How's it going, everybody? Happy Thursday. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around. You are watching Unboxing Thursdays, episode 190. Damn, we're only 10. Wow, that's I just realized that, even though I made the thumbnail. But tonight we have some awesome guests, a special early start, 8:30 Eastern right now. We're gonna have some friends who are starting a little venture of their own, so we're gonna check that out. And of course, at 9 p.m. Eastern, a good friend, actor, comedian, collector, Nigel Downer joins us at 9 o'clock. So we're going to get into it tonight, a special early episode of Unboxing Thursday. So sit back, enjoy your weekly unboxing therapy.
What's today? It's Thursday.
Hello there, toy collectors. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around, and I am very excited to bring you this special review.
If anything, the Kim family, they're archetypes.
Which is sad, but not always a bad thing.
I'm okay. I have one Zusi on the name.
Let's try them. Let's still try.
Yo, what's up? Episode 190. If you're new here, every week we sit down Thursday night and open up some toys, chat with some friends in the community, and kind of get into this really awesome hobby of ours, toy collecting and hoarding and things like that. And I'm joined with my good friend DK. What's up, man?
Hello. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, Butter Nation. Hi, Kev.
All right, just hi everyone just encompasses, but that's good. You're good. Dude, last week we had a show with June. If you haven't seen it yet, but you're collecting Jada toys and Street Fighter and Mega Man and all that stuff, go check it out. DK, that was a really fun episode with June, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. June took a lot of time to, showcase a lot of some of the good stuff that he has. So yeah, it was an awesome show.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little more behind the scenes stuff from the toy manufacturing side from him. So I'm always interested in hearing stuff like that. So again, if you're interested in any of that stuff, please go check out last week's episode. And of course, later tonight at 9 p.m., we're gonna have Nigel come on. He was on, of course, most famously Hunting Around on my channel, but of course, well, the intro for his shows later. But tonight we have also, trying a little something different. But there are some friends in the community, like I mentioned in the intro, they're venturing off and starting something new, and what they want to come on and talk about it. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Like I'm all about, all the cool people that we've met throughout. My time here on YouTube. Again, episode 190. That's 190 weeks at least that's a lot of damn toys. But these three guys, super nice. They've always been supportive of the channel and in the chat and things like that, and just being great guys in the community, in the Discord also. So please welcome to the show. We have you see these names in all the chats: Jurassic Jesse, Berserk, and of course the toy box of doom, Drew. What's up, everybody?
Hey guys.
Everyone.
How's it going?
Going, y'all?
Hey, guys.
Hello.
A lot of uncoordinated waving. How's it going, guys?
Pretty
Very
good.
Kevin.
Pretty good. Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Very
my
good.
pleasure. Of course. Like I said, you guys have been around for a long damn time, especially on the channel, and I really appreciate that. And you want to introduce yourselves real quick, and then kind of get into what you're getting into. You want to go first, Jesse?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we haven't been around 190 episodes long, but yeah, we've been in the community for a while. I am Jurassic Jesse. We are starting a new venture called the Collection Nexus, and it's going to be a new YouTube show, and we just wanted to get on here and tell you guys about it.
Heck yeah. What are you into collecting though? I think if people, who are here watching and they're collectors also, and they get to know you get to know people from what they collect,
Yep.
I think, or at least what they can expect
Sure.
from the new channel, right?
Yeah. Me personally, I love my NECAs, I love my dinosaurs, and I love my mythic legions. But I also cherry pick things I like as well, like Spider-Man figures, Spawn figures, whatever looks cool, like a veteran William from Fure Toys, something like that. I'll collect that as well. Um, but the show that we want to start getting into is we want to have guests on, and we want to dive down that avenue with you guys as well. Like, what do you collect? What sparked your interest in collecting? What is the memory that started that? And we'll go. We'll take walks down past, present, future, and just get to know the community better. I think it's going to be a fun time, for sure.
Nice.
I'm excited for it.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Let's
Thanks,
see what
Jeff.
else the other guys are into. Berserk, who the chat may recognize, who's usually first in the chat.
Always first.
What's up,
No
man?
matter where I'm at, always first.
He tries. He tries.
That's 90% of the time. Yeah, I've been here a while. I remember you. What was it? What was the first episode I've seen? I want to say either 9 or 11, real early on, back when you did this on IG.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
see-
are those are different times.
Are they even like still watchable? Can you still go back and
Yeah, you can. You can. Some of them I converted over to YouTube. But yeah, appreciate
Perfect.
that. Thank you.
Yeah, I know. And to see the journey that I was here from when you had technical issues every episode at the beginning. It would start like 15 minutes late, but look at you now, buttery smooth.
You just gotta pay. You gotta pay the money. Money fixes everything.
Nice.
So, what are you into collecting? You see a lot
Me,
of stuff behind you.
JoJo's has been my main focus. I learned really late that you have to be focused. If not, the money just flies out your wallet. But that still hasn't stopped me. I think there's a turtle van down there that is still in the bubble wrap. Hasn't been unboxed.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, it is something you have to learn along the way of collecting. It's like first you see all the shiny things and you want to buy all of them, and they're different scales, and you're like, who cares? I just like it. And then now everything's in bins, and you got to start selling stuff. Just like
But,
that Toy Farce meme earlier this week.
Yeah, but I'm just human, so we kind of go back on our word every once in a while.
Man, those Toy Farce memes like hit so close to home. It's like, oh man, it's brutal. Like some of the stuff. It's
One time
too
DK thought it was
real.
real. He thought it was a documentary.
Yeah, the D12 documentary. I thought it was real. I'm like, this is real.
You didn't question it.
Yeah, no, I didn't question
you
it.
took it to a next level, and you said, "Hey, I watched this documentary on Ian the Detolf, and they said, they quoted him."
Ivar Detolf.
It was great. It was
It
great.
should be taught in every high school classroom in the northern hemisphere.
Know his name.
Yeah.
Nice, man. All right, and finally, Drew, the toy box of doom. What's up, man?
What's going on?
What's in your collection? What's fueling your drive of buying stuff right now?
These days, I'm pretty into three main lines, and that's Mezco, Monster Arts, and Mythic Legions / Cosmic Legions.
The big M's.
Yeah, but I collect a lot of other stuff. I do some figure arts and some Mafex, some Legends, but really I just use those to fill the gaps between the Mafex releases, because they do characters that Mafex will never do. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. I have some 1/6 scale stuff, some Hot Toys, some Star Wars Hot Toys, Transformers. I'm big on Masterpiece Transformers, but I've slowed down on those because I've pretty much completed the Decepticon roster, which was my goal, to have pretty much all the Decepticon characters in Masterpiece scale, and I've gotten pretty close to completing that. So like, I've slowed down on those significantly. But yeah, I'm into all of it, man, and just the whole community, and seeing people's customs and toy photos, and just all of it, man. Just the whole thing is great. So when Jesse asked me to launch a new show with him, I was all about it because yeah, I'm way into this stuff.
Heck yeah. All right, I'm gonna ask you in a second, like a little bit more about the show and like what kind of sparked the beginning of it. But first, I want to say hi to the chat before it gets out of hand because there's going to be a lot more people. I want to thank everyone for tuning in for an early start, of course. Everyone who is a channel member here, I can see in the chat. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. You can become a channel member too. Help support the content. It unlocks special emojis that you see in the chat. You can just click the join or whatever Butter Nation button at the bottom. There's a link. And I appreciate everyone who's there. We have Toy Chase, who was actually first. Sorry, Berserk.
Us
Mark
first have
Rose,
to stick
Shamrock,
together.
of course. Mr. Ryan Clark, what's up, man? Toy Rensu, Toy Box of Doom, Stream Elements. That's me. We have Luis Renato Kriegel. DK's here. Commander Green. Thank you for tuning in. Early start. What's up, Tommy K? Dom Muchiciato. Catalina Wine Mixer. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Toy Rensu, I think I said. Fine Tip Creative Studio, welcome back. Mackerson is watching over on Twitch. Did you get your package yet? Did you get it yet? I'm not sure. I don't know my Twitch password to message you. I got locked out. I had to change the password, and then I became an old man and forgot the password. Kirby Kai, what's up, man? Another channel member. I am TJ Williams. Daniel Sertle, thank you for being here, Daniel. Riley Bob, welcome back. Good to see you again. Paul Morales. Berserk 69 Monkey King was a gift from Nico, of course, the legend himself, Nico Hodge. Taco Boy, what's up, man? No chewing. Rick Dom 2345.
What's up, Rick?
Good to see you. You guys got a Taco Boy sighting. Okay, you guys brought that out. McButter Golem and Toy Box of Doom. Yeah, everyone, thank you for being here. So you mentioned you guys are gonna have guests on your show, kind of get into what what got them into collecting. Is that the main thing? Like, can you tell us more about what you plan on doing, or is every week just like a different guest and about the guests themselves?
Yeah, pretty much. Each week we're going to have a different guest, and each of us, us being the three hosts and the guests, we're each going to pick 3 figures to talk about. One that we have on pre-order or might be getting on pre-order that isn't out yet that we're excited about. One that just came in if we got something in, but the main meat of the show is going to be an archive figure, something from our collection that means something to us, or sparks some kind of memory or association or something that we want to talk about, and it should be a lot of fun. So me and Jesse and Berserk, all 3 of us have pretty large collections at this point of figures. So I think we'll be able to pull out some goodies and show off some cool stuff and hear some cool stories and find out why people collect some of this stuff, why they spend $100 on a Mezco such and such character, why that character means enough to them to do that, which we felt was an angle that hadn't really been tackled in this space amongst our peers. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Okay. Yeah, I think it is important because there's a lot of we know who we know, but there's also a lot of toy shows out there that we don't know. So like it's just like there's so to do something with a different twist, I think it is definitely something that you would need and a good start. I want to say what's up. Hey Yoko in the chat. Thank you for tuning in.
Yoko.
And of course, like how did the 3 of you, Drew, you said Jesse came to you and said, do you want to start a show? What is it about the 3 of you that you think it's like, yeah, we're gonna this is gonna be awesome. Like this is my group that I want. This is my Avengers. This is who I want on screen with me. Basically, why do you guys hate each other?
Well, you've met Jesse, right? He's like the nicest guy you could ever meet. Like, you need anything, he'll. And I'm being modest on that. Like, he literally, and you drop him a DM, he's always asking like, how are you doing? This guy, if he knows anything, he's the only person that remembers birthdays without actually following a person on Facebook.
Oh wow,
that's a skill.
Facebook, right?
Yeah,
that's
a lost talent.
Just, yeah, it's a calendar somewhere. Like this guy, he has a Rolodex. He's been, talking to people, trying to get them, on on the internet. Um, so he has that. He's very personable. It's easy to talk to him, and then Drew, like I don't think I could. I have this little thing where I will ask Drew a question, and he'll go full on Professor Drew, and I love it. Like he is like the most knowledgeable like guy I know. Like any come on, Godzilla, you could ask him any question of Godzilla, and he could come up with, you're being modest too. If I showed you one picture of Godzilla, you'll be like, yeah, that's from that movie, that era, and that scene,
Mhm.
and vast knowledge.
I do
So
love Zilla. That is true.
same thing with Transformers, any Mesco, Mythic Legions. He could pronounce most of the names on there too. So that's a skill you need.
This is like the nerdiest resume I've ever heard. It's like, why do you think you're qualified for the job? Ooh, I'm able to pronounce every single Mythic Legion name that's known to man.
It's crazy.
I
His
love it.
mythic knowledge is mind blowing. I love it.
I do love that line.
And as far as myself, like I have a StreamYard account, so it might be the self-deprecating humor right there. But
no, I mean, sorry, Ronald. I was just gonna say, we all met through the community and through like talking on Discord and all this. Jesse came down a few years ago now for the first Toy Migo Con meetup at Frank and Sons, and he didn't really know anyone in LA, and he asked in the Discord like, "Hey, what? Is there anyone who can like show me around? Because I don't really know that place. Like I've never been there, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll come there and hang out with you." And
Nice.
and since we met, and we were always cool in the Discord, but ever since that day that we met up, we've always been really really good buddies and really really the best of friends. And so, when he came with me to the idea of doing a show, like of course, like Ronald said, he's like the nicest guy, really good hearted dude, really easy to talk to. We've all just become good friends, and so it just made sense for the three of us to do a show. And we all have different interests as well. Like there's some overlap there. Like we all like Mythic Legions a whole lot. Like that's one common thread between the three of us. But like I'm way more into the kaiju and monster arts and all that stuff, and Jesse's really into dinosaurs and the Mattel and all that, and Ronald's really into JoJo and different anime stuff. So like we all have like our little niches that I think we'll all mesh well and contribute to making something fun for the community.
That's true.
Well, that's
Yeah,
really
and
good
I
to
think
hear.
like when you have a good relationship, your friends, like it comes across on screen. I still haven't figured that out for me and DK yet to make that work. Yeah, I
Nope.
just
I don't know
but
why we were.
but I'm told that is a good factor in shows. God damn it.
Yeah,
oh,
Kevin.
yeah, no, the shows will put a strain on your friendship every once in a while.
Yeah,
But
oh, it does. It's like even toy collecting. When like Kevin and I, like we used to hang out like together, like through, I think, was it mutual friends. We started drinking,
Yeah.
and then we found out one day, and it's like, oh,
Drinking sounds like we have a problem. Can't you just say like it was just social events?
drinking. Yes,
We started doing hard
we started
drugs.
drugs.
Oh man. We started doing no.
But yeah, and then
yeah.
but that's what happened. And one day he was like, I collect toys too. Like I collect toys, and then he's like, I collect toys too. And then it just kind of exploded from there. And then like as for me, like I focus on Transformers mostly. And then this man started is like, hey, you like Marvel Legends? How about this Iron Man? Here. And he bought me my first
You
Iron
said
Man.
you like
and then
Iron
it just
Man.
Ooh,
and then it just
rabbit
went
hole.
downhill for me. It took me
Snowball.
it took me the entire MCU, the first 10 years to finally quit. Like, it took me 10 years to quit because
That's
of him.
true. That's
how they
true.
get you. The first one's always free.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it was.
And honestly, that no Machi. That's honestly like what we want to dive into on this show. If DK was on the show, we would want like, let's get your archive figure. Why does this mean something to you? Oh, because my buddy Kev, he gave it to me, and like we bonded, whatever. Like we want to go down that story. We want to know what makes you tick, like why you collect, what was that memory, like
Yeah.
why is it on your shelf, that's what I'm really interested in. And then we're going to go into like what we recently got, show it to you guys, why we like it, why we want it, and then we want to show our future. Like we want to go down pre-orders, what looks cool, what's on our radar at the moment,
Yeah.
and then just have the conversation. Just
Yeah. No,
get
love
in,
the
get to know
concept.
you, all that stuff. Yeah, we've already done some practice runs, and I feel like what we have is something really special, and we're gonna get to know you, Kev. You're gonna be on. I would love to hear. Get your figures ready, because that's what the show is going to be all about, and just getting to know you and just trying to get this community to know each other a little bit better. Build new friendships, because without this community, I wouldn't have known these guys right here. I'm doing this way wrong, but I met these guys in the community discords. Ronald and I have done a lot of collaborations together, Contest Migos, Secret Santas, all that stuff. Drew and I, we've just always been sending figures back and forth to each other. Nicest guy right there. I just felt like we need to do something together. We need to come together. We need to collaborate. We need to grow on this and do our passion. And that's basically where we're at. So it's been a work in progress for some time now. We're getting there. The finish line is pretty close. And I hope you guys just come along for the ride, because it's going to be fun.
Well, I have a spoiler for you. If you have DK on and you ask about that figure, he sold it.
No, I didn't.
I thought you sold all your Marvel Legends Iron Man.
No.
You told me. I thought you sold it.
No,
not that one.
I've been holding it against you this whole time.
Maybe.
Oh, here we go.
Hold on. I don't know, because which one did I break? Did I break yours?
Oh, you broke it.
He broke it too.
The arm was broken.
And you're saying it broke when you got it?
Yeah.
It was like that when I got it.
It was like that when I got it, and then I got another one. I got the same one, like, because my girlfriend at the time bought me that one, but I think she spent like $200 on it. So can you imagine, for that Iron Man, she spent $200?
It happened. Hey, but at DK, you're more than welcome to come on. I would love for you to dig that figure out and let's talk about it.
Find it.
Do it.
Let's prove it. We'll have to prove it.
You can find it on eBay. Okay, I don't remember if I said it, but did you say it in the beginning? Let's say it again. The name of the show, and where people should be checking it out, when, all the 5 W's, and how.
Go ahead, you guys. Take it away, Ronald.
Yeah, go for it,
Drew,
Ronald.
Go ahead, Drew.
I'm looking. I'm gonna comment on the chat.
I see.
Go
Well,
ahead.
the show's called the Collection Nexus. You can find us on Instagram at the Collection Nexus. There's also a YouTube channel with the same name, Collection Nexus. The show launches on March 4th. I believe the time is going to be 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Monday nights. The first show is just going to be kind of a getting to know you and getting to know the format of the show with me, Jesse, and Ronald. And then starting on the 11th, we've got a pretty awesome roster of guests. Jesse has been, calling in some really cool people to come in and hang out with us, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Heck yeah!
Awesome.
So there's your account commenting. I have it on the screen. I have a link in the YouTube video description for Instagram, so that people can check you out over there. And I saw you have a lot of photos posted on the account already. What's going on there? Let people know.
We have the Nexus Showcase on Instagram, and what that is we merged Contest Migos in with our new show. So we definitely want to showcase photos. Giveaways are still a thing. We are going to push back a little on that, but we definitely want to just showcase, like the name says. We want to see you guys still take photos, play with your toys, and have fun with everything. But also merge it in with our new show, and it's just going to be a combined effort on that. We'll do likes, most likes. I would love to get you guys on the show. Let's talk about figs. It's just going to be a meld of all of it together. And I think that that'll work out for everybody because we already have a following, and now this will just introduce them into something new, something cool, and hopefully the evolution of these two together are going to merge together well. We'll see how it goes, but
yeah,
it's all there. We still want to keep it up, keep the pictures going and all that stuff. So
Yeah,
don't be don't be frightened if you're subscribed and like what's going on. Just new things are
yeah,
happening, things are changing. Come with us along the ride, you know?
Yeah, I
yeah,
think that's important to let people know, like, when a show starts, that's not how it's gonna be forever, right? Ronald said when I started, you know, technical, difficulties every week and this and that, it smooths out, it changes, you kind of hit your groove, you find out what works, what doesn't work.
Hmm.
So, like, if you stick with it, you'll see the evolution and be on the journey with these guys once they start up, right?
Right.
yeah. And that's kind of why we did a couple of practice episodes with some friends, just to run through the format and just make sure that everything flowed and worked the way that we wanted it to, and we're pleased with what we've got. So we're pretty much ready to go. So March 4th is the launch date. Should be great.
Awesome.
Yeah, Commander Green says the community is awesome. Some of my best friends are fellow collectors. I just wish there were more that live close by and we can hang out in person. Yeah, I totally agree. Luckily, I've had the privilege of traveling to some cons to meet some of these awesome people. That it just it's a weird feeling when you meet for the first time and you guys just go like you just hit the ground running. But yeah, if you ever have that opportunity, I say go for it. There's nothing else like it.
Yeah. Yeah,
For sure.
absolutely. And so like Jesse said, we're kind of merging the Contest Migos idea with the show. So we're going to have monthly themes, and we're going to showcase, all the photos at the end of the month in a special episode, and things like that, and maybe do some giveaways. Jesse and Berserk have given away a lot of stuff, so we'll see how that plays out. But at the very least, if nothing else, I'll probably 3D print some head packs and give those away, or maybe even make a diorama and do some giveaways and some stuff like that. So definitely check it out. And we have a theme for this month for the lead up to the show. So Ronald, do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's just Odd Couple going with the theme of Valentine's Day. So if you got anything that showcases, odd pairings and of your action figures, just put in CS.
So CN.
CN. There we go. CN Odd Couple. It'll get you in the show at the beginning of the next month when we showcase them all.
Yeah, and Machu Toy and Jay over at Between Two Sentinels were kind enough to offer to donate some prizes to us. So we don't know what those are going to be yet, but it's probably going to be something cool. So definitely submit your toy photos, follow the Instagram, and just post your Odd Couple toy photos with the hashtag CN Odd Couple, hashtag CN Odd Couple, and
Okay.
let's see what you got.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, hey guys, I want to wish you the best of luck for the show. We're gonna get you back on as a team again and do another episode. Again, that's the
Sure.
Collection Nexus here on YouTube. Just search for this name. This is your account that's typing. I look for that, that little picture, that artwork there. Then you'll know it's the right account. Check him out on Instagram. I have it linked below. Drew, Ronald, Jesse, what are your Instagram accounts that people can check you on also?
Mine is at the Toy Box of Doom, just like it appears there. You can find me there. You can also find me in the Enablers Discord, and just in all kinds of places in the community, Facebook groups, and I'm everywhere.
Heck yeah. Jesse, what about you?
Yeah. My Instagram is not that. It's Jurassic
Why would you?
underscore Jurassic underscore Jesse. This is a name that was just birthed from typos and Cheney and Toy Migos. So,
Mhm.
and I ran with it. I love it. Everybody calls me Jester. I love it now. At first, there was some pushback, but I love it. But you can find me there on Instagram, and then you'll find us on the Collection Nexus. Every once in a while, I jump into the Discord. I've been on the enablers Discord quite a bit. But yeah, you can find me anywhere. I'm around. You'll see me more often.
Sounds good. And Berserk 69. What
Yeah,
about
thank
you?
you. Give me time to fix my, display right there. Berserk underscore 69. That's where I'm at. You know, same thing as with Drew. I'm usually hanging out with him in the voice chats. Mondays, the enablers, all over the place. Discord.
Thanks for the support.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks
gentlemen.
again so much for having us, Kev. Really
Yes,
appreciate it.
thank you.
Yeah, I wanted to get you guys on before your show started. So again, you guys have been, I mean, names and people that I recognize for a long time now, and your support means a lot. And just I just want to do the same thing for you guys
Thank you.
going forward. Yeah, no, win or lose, Nigel's coming on at 9 o'clock, which I think is now. But gentlemen, Collection Nexus, I wish you guys the best of luck. Everyone go if you can. We're all about community here. I usually roll with people and like kind of just chat with people who I think are cool and they're good people. Otherwise, I wouldn't just talk to them at all. So if I have them on the show, hopefully that speaks to the fact that they're a bunch of good guys, and give them a chance. And of course, let's see where everything takes them. Sound good, gentlemen?
Yes, Kev.
Awesome.
Yeah,
thank you so much, man.
it'll be our first show, March 4th. We're still gonna iron it out, but it's gonna be a fun time. I promise. You guys just give us a follow and watch the show, and it's gonna be fun. I guarantee it.
Sweet.
Sweet.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you, on your next show and on your first show, wherever you guys appear next. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks,
Kev.
guys.
Right.
Cheers,
thank you.
Kevin.
Take care.
Hey,
Cheers.
DK.
Wave.
Thanks, everybody.
Later. Uncoordinated waving now. I don't know what happened with YouTube. I pressed something the other day, and then midstream breaks, like ad breaks started. So I'm not trying to get rich off of these ad breaks. Like I don't know how to get rid of them. But apparently they've been showing up in the stream. I don't know. Like Matthew said, get YouTube Premium. It's just I don't know how to get rid of it. It's crazy. But we do have a next guest coming up. I need you to, Nigel, I need you to give me a thumbs up if you're ready to go. Here we go. He's there. He's kind of not there. A friend of the show, a local collector. You may know him again from season 1 of Hunting Around, the first and only season, and also Bit Players on CBC and Amazon Prime, which he forgot himself that it was streaming on. And he's here with some acting tips tonight and opening toys with us. For DK, because I don't need any. Please welcome back our friend, Mr. Nigel Downer. And he's
Hey,
muted.
brother.
You got the mute on. Unmute. There you go.
Yo, brother.
I do still.
Yeah, okay, you're good. You're good.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
Was good.
I did.
Where are you?
I did. Can you hear me
No,
now?
you're good. Yes.
I'm having some real wicked issues here, man.
Are you in a hotel of some
It's,
sort?
Sorry about that, kids. What's going on?
Oh, this is acting.
This is he's mute.
No, his Wi-Fi looks really bad.
Yeah, he's potatoing hard.
Did he just give up? That's acting. All right.
That's
so the YouTube Premium. And here's the conundrum. DK,
What is it?
I use YouTube probably more than anything in a day.
Mm-hmm.
Should I just do it? Do you have it? YouTube Premium?
Nope. I do not have YouTube Premium. I've been
Dude,
wanting to get it.
it's YouTube, it's Amazon, it's Disney Plus, it's I have Crave, I have Spotify. There's all this crossover. Something's gotta
Something's
gotta
gotta go.
give.
I say drop
What is
Crave.
it?
Drop Crave.
Crave is HBO. Are you insane, dude? It's not TV. It's HBO. There's I can watch Sopranos whenever I want. Curb the last season, Game of Thrones when it comes back whenever I want. I can watch old seasons. Um, Tokyo Vice, Tokyo Drift is on there.
Okay. I don't know, man.
Do I get rid of Spotify?
No, you can't get rid of Spot. Wait, do you even listen to music anymore nowadays?
Wait, what is that? What does that mean?
You even listen to music anymore?
Do you even? Of course I listen to music. It's the same music over and over again, but I listen to music.
I don't know, man. It's a tough choice.
Because I'm on YouTube all day, like watching. All I watch now is freaking Bad Friends podcast and Bad Friends clips of the podcast that I've already
That's
seen.
awesome.
Is that good? Is that? I mean, let me know if you're down for Family Plan. We're gonna
Okay,
lose
we'll
as Kev forcing us. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. How to turn it off. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
I hear you.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on. You know what? I don't know what's going on.
Well, it's a better right now, which is good.
Yeah, I just closed like a bunch of tabs, and I was just like, I took all the electronics that were around my laptop, and I just dashed them. My real skills, I just like that. They're just all gone. So hopefully this works. What's up, man?
You had welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Do you have YouTube Premium?
No. Why would I have that? No, I don't have that.
I mean, like Spotify has podcasts that I listen to. There's
yes.
There's Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. I listen to Smart List. I don't get the video. Like they don't have full video or the whole audio on YouTube. So why would I pay? I can't cut out Spotify for that reason. It's weird.
Oh, yeah, I have premium Spotify though. Like, yeah, I have the full package for that. But I don't for YouTube. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like it. Not for YouTube. I can handle the little ads and stuff for YouTube. I don't know. It's fine.
Yeah, but you can minimize and still play it in the background. It's a whole thing. You know what has a lot of ads?
What?
The CBC Gem app. In some ways, I think worse than watching actual TV. Like they're quicker commercials, but I feel like it's more painful because it's streaming. But that's where I first discovered the show you were on.
Yeah.
Play it.
Yeah.
And what does that tell you? That I sat through all those ads in that freaking CBC Gem app and streamed your entire show in like a few days.
Yeah, I mean, what that tells me is that you are dedicated to the craft. You are dedicated
to not paying.
Yeah. so, yeah, the craft of keeping money in your wallet is what you're dedicated to. Yeah, man, that means we hooked you, and that was the plan out the gate. So thank you for slogging through all those wicked ads. Yeah, that app, man. It can be so much better. Gem can be so much better.
If you guys hate me for the one random ad break here on YouTube, try CBC Gem, and then you'll be like, Kevin's not that bad. We love Kevin. Trust me. We have 796 Studios here. What's good? I want to get it. We'll figure it out. Maybe we can do Family Plan, DK. But hey, Nigel, man, I'm glad you're back and everything's working and you're able to hear us and communicate with us.
Thank you.
You know, like I mentioned to people, you're a comedian, you're an actor, you're also a toy collector. And we had the opportunity to do some toy hunting last year on video. It was that last year? It was 2 years ago, I think.
Wow,
yeah,
that's crazy.
2 years ago.
Yeah,
it was not last November, but I think no, whatever, 2022. It was
Yeah.
2022. Yeah, man.
Wild.
And
Wow.
and
It's I just want to say to the audience, like our budding friendship, it happened so quick. Like me, you, DK, like it just everything happened so
yeah.
fast. And I was like, oh, I hope I hear from those guys again. And next thing you know, it's like, yeah, man, come on my channel. I was like, all right, we're doing this. Like, and then now we're at cons together and stuff. Like it just happened. The friendship happened so quick, and I love it. It's great.
Yeah, I think I was doing weekly Instagram lives while my daughter was in a class and you were in the chat and I'm like, "Yeah, why don't you come on for unboxing?" You're like, "Okay." And then I'm like, "Hey, why don't we go toy hunting?"
Yeah.
Because, I dig what you do, like the comedy thing, TV, all that stuff is very interesting to me. And, and DK was there operating the camera and I think we just hit off. You see us at the toy show every few months and it's always fun. But, I could talk but it would not be as accurate. What can you let people know yourself?
Right.
What you're into right now, into collecting, what kind of toys, and also a little bit about yourself. What
Sure,
kind of
man.
projects are you involved in that you can tell people?
Sure. First of all, I got to give a huge shout out to a couple of people. My boy Josh Brenneman's here in the chat. Shout out to Josh. Thanks for coming, my man. Me and him.
Hey, Josh.
Hey, Josh.
We went to graphic design college together, and we had lost touch for a bit. And then during the pandemic, we rekindled that friendship. We went to college for 3 years, and we sat beside each other all 3 years. And then, like I said, we lost touch, came back together, and next thing you know, our friendship was rekindled. It was lit up because we both collected G.I. Joe Classified. And then we talked about other figures. Now me and him are like unboxing together and we're like giving calls and sending out messages. Hey, I'm at Toys R Us and I got this thing. So shout out to a fellow, I'll use your term, enabler. Shout out to Josh. Also shout out to Wing or Lose, because I think it was Wing or Lose who posted yesterday or today that I was going to be on the show. But on top of that, I feel like he also found the Drake video. I'm in 2 Drake videos.
You never told me. You never told me you were in a Drake video.
I'm in 2. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the last time I watched like much music or something or a music video. I probably YouTube. Damn it. I'm going to get YouTube. I probably YouTubed it. And it's probably just like Juvenile Back That Ass Up, because that's the only, like, I'll watch the video, like just over and over. Not because of the asses, but because it's a good song.
Of the asses.
But like, yeah, okay. And I don't remember, so I haven't seen. I'm not up on all the new videos and Drake, but I didn't know. You never said anything. I feel like I didn't. Like, why not?
It's all good. I'm a jack of all trades. I do one project and I got to move on to the next one. You know what I mean? So, shout out to him for that. That was very, very funny to see that on the socials today. What else? So listen, I'll jump right into what I'm collecting, and then as we go along, if anybody has any questions, we can rap about it or whatever.
Yeah, just take over the show. Yeah.
As per usual, welcome to what are open boxes Thursdays. So I collect. My mainstay is Classified, which I mentioned already. But I'm also into Transformers. I'm also into Power Rangers and Silverhawks, Thundercats. So I'm basically collecting everything from my childhood that I didn't have. All the stuff that, and obviously Marvel Legends, very selective about that. But all those figures that either my best friend had or I couldn't get, or whatever the case may be. So I had a couple random figures, but now I've got teams. Like I've got the blue team, the X-Men blue team. I got the team. You know what I mean? Like the red team, I got the gold team. I got the teams. So gargoyles. So I got all those. So man. Yeah. So it's like those things are big. Gargoyles they're big. If you don't have those,
I know. I cut them out. I
You
bought
need a big shelf.
Yeah.
I bought one and then I said I can't do this. I like it. I don't love it. They look really good.
Yeah.
But if it's a show, if it takes up that much space, I don't like it that much.
Yeah.
I can't, because one was already like this with the wings out, Goliath.
Huge.
And then now you put everybody. No, that can't happen.
That
can't happen.
It's pretty aggressive. So yeah, and then on top of toys, I also collect hats. So as you can see, my hat IG is right there at the bottom. Check out my hat IG because that's what I do. I'm just collecting a bunch of hats. I'm not even balding or anything. I just like hats, man. I just like how they look, like how they feel. I like accessorizing. You know what I mean?
Why did you have to take a shot at the bald people?
Yeah. Shout out to all the ball people. I love you. I love you guys so much. I love you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Please go watch that Drake video.
Yeah.
No, you do. I don't remember if you've seen the the hunting around episode. You showed up with a hat briefcase, and hat changes.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't know. This isn't that kind of show. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I have to have the continuity of the same wardrobe for each shot. So that was crazy.
I wasn't sure
but
what I was
what
in
do you-
for, but you know what? Also, shout out to Mr. Ryan Clark. Open Boxes Thursdays is the dollar store
Yeah.
knockoff.
That's the Dollarama show.
I love it. It's a Dollar Tree show. I love it.
Hey, Dollarama, it's no joke.
Mhm.
There's been a lot of good finds lately here in Canada. It's like the Canadian version of Five Below almost. Like you get some of those clearances, your Ollie's clearances, things like that. Which is actually a better deal because $5 Canadian is 30% cheaper than $5 US, right?
Facts.
We have J Evans 24. I moved from Spotify to Amazon Music since it links with Prime. Does it have as much music as Spotify? Does it have the same podcast? Because I'm paying for Prime. I don't want to get rid of Prime. Prime's got good TV and Amazon.
Prime's getting better TV now. Yeah. They've over the years, their libraries just kept getting a little better and better. Back in the day, it was horrible. It was brutal.
Well, BitPlayers is on there. I have to remind you.
American Prime. No, I was talking about Canadian.
American
I was
Prime.
talking about Canadian. Yeah.
Right. For the Americans, go check out BitPlayers. Search it up. Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Co-written.
Yep.
By Nigel and Chris Siddiqui.
Yeah. Co-written,
You
co-starred.
can pay a monthly fee. Sam, I'm not trying to pay more monthly fees. Alexander Eagleson, what's up, man? I pay for YouTube Premium instead of Sling TV. I don't know if we have Sling TV here.
No, we don't.
We do not.
All right. So what are you opening tonight? Before we get into some some more toy stuff, a deep dive, and some some of your acting.
Right. Okay. Here's the deal. I need everybody's help. I have a lot of stuff. I just couldn't decide, so I'm just gonna flash some things real quick, and we'll see what the consensus is at the end. All right. So we're going with I get a little Batwing here. Okay.
That's option number one.
Yeah, option number one. This is option number one. And I also got our boy Bat Signal. We got Signal up in here.
Nice. Option number
Okay,
two.
these are a newer generation of Bat characters that I'm not familiar with.
Yes, they are the black Batman that you're not familiar with, and we'll also go with.
Oh, happy Lunar New Year, by the way.
Yeah, and to you, happy Black History Month. Also, we got Batman, but he's the mask there because his brother. Spoiler alert.
Oh, wait.
Go on and say it. I dare you. I dare
No,
you.
I
dare you to say it live right now.
Not this month. What else you got?
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. I got into Super 7 G.I. Joe only because the ones I've found have all been on sale. So I've not paid regular price for any of them. So I thought I'd jump on board because I really like that line. So I got our boy here. I got a little Destro right here. All right.
Amazon. I heard Amazon Prime just added ads, and then you got to pay more.
Yeah.
To upgrade.
Yeah, that's right. I think it's like two extra $2 or something. I'm not doing it.
Hell no.
Also, I got another Destro, the Profit Director. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Bad Force Corps?
Last but not least, dish. Got a little Mefix Steel up in here.
So you're still staying on brand.
Yep.
Of buying all the characters from your childhood.
Yep. And maybe do I? Maybe I don't know.
Did you have that last time?
No, because that's the newer one. That line just came out
right.
like a month ago. But also
Different
I looked this up. Yeah, I looked this up and I didn't realize y'all seen this one, right?
Yes, it just I saw it at Toys R Us the other day.
Yeah, so this is the Raph with the gold motorcycle though. I didn't realize there's a red motorcycle. and a
Mhm.
gold one.
Where did you get that one from?
Yeah, TRU in man, I don't even know where. I think this was out in Hamilton or something.
A Hamilton TRU?
Yeah, yeah, across from the mall. Shocking
Okay.
that
Are
they have
you
them
are
all.
you are you into any anime?
I am. I was actually gonna bring two of my more obscure figures down. I didn't. What is it called? Have you heard of? Oh no, I don't want to butcher the name. Hold on. You keep talking. Let me look this up. You guys talk.
All right. Well, I got this from DK. Big screen me, medium
Hi.
screen. Very. Hi. So what's that? I got this. Actually, got this
Nice.
from AliExpress in like a week. I ordered it right before February because I wanted to get it before everything shut down for Lunar New Year. So I got the new Satoru Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen
Nice.
Season 2. I don't know why I need this many of him, but well, the reason I kind of got this one was I like uh the other dude better in this scene in this look. So I'm like I can't have just one. So I bought both. I'm gonna get both. And then this is the season where Toys R Us does like they're shifting things around and doing inventory, and now they're putting in HMV into some of their stores. So I found some of their clearances, and I didn't want to leave this one behind. It was a super adaptoid.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
it's like their last one. It didn't fit on their shelves or anything. They're clearing it out. It was $30, and I always like the concept of this and the look of this one, but I hadn't picked it up yet. So this was a nice pickup for me.
For $30
Nice.
for that big of a figure? That's good.
Yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
like a bath, larger than bath size. So
Yeah, that's pretty wicked.
oh, and sorry, two more things that I also got from AliExpress because this is my new having my foot in one foot in two holes, my new rabbit hole. This is
What?
Takara Tomy.
Ooh.
Some of these vehicles that I saw in Japan that I absolutely like these cube style vans. I don't know. They just got this charm to them that I really like, so I ordered them, and they come with like protective cases too. This is next level
That's nice.
on AliExpress.
Yeah,
So
can we just talk about AliExpress for a second? How do
sure.
you
Happy Lunar New Year, by the way.
yeah, thank you. Happy Black
Mhm.
History Month. How do we feel about AliExpress? Like I'm a little trepid about going there because sometimes you see figures on there for like cents, and I'm like I'm
Right.
scared. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
what's your barometer? How do you gauge?
I look for something like one of the other SHF figures I bought. I was worried, but Winger Lose brought up some good points. Are the face sculpts any good? Because usually the knockoffs
Mm,
they don't have that digital painting, right? So it's gonna look like Homer Simpson with the makeup gun, and they just blasted the deco on the figure.
mhm,
If it's a really new release, it's unlikely that they would have a knockoff of it already.
mhm,
Or if it's something like $130 um, S- Sentinel Spider-Man and they have it for $29, it's like, yeah, that's an
Something's wrong.
immediate
It's a
red
red
flag.
flag. Check reviews. Look at if they have any pictures up, like from other buyers. Like they usually post pictures up, and then thoroughly check it. Do your best judgment.
mhm.
But genuinely, yes, the SHF stuff has been just solid.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
There's the older stuff probably will be a knockoff. But in my experience, like the AliExpress coverage buyer protection is pretty good. So if it shows up and it's garbage, they'll pretty much cover it for you. So that's pretty good. But I think you just got to be smart with it. If it's way too good of a deal, like come on.
Yeah, that's true. That makes sense. I get that.
But they'll have new. But some of the sellers are just stores in Asia, so they'll get their stuff first, and they'll put it up online because they know people overseas will buy it, and more or less the price is a little bit cheaper than some of the online sellers. Or I've been looking at Amazon Japan also lately. It's been pretty good
Yeah, that'll set you back a little bit though. Yeah.
Yeah, the duties and multiple shipments, it's kind of tough. What's up, Bearded Builds? Good to see you. And Jason, or what's up? Happy almost President's Day. Is it President's Day in America?
Oh, that was quick.
Happy almost President's Day.
I don't know. We have Family Day in Ontario. They couldn't think of a great. They have no Prime Minister's Day. They didn't really do much, so they're like, we'll be about family.
Family Day's been around for a while too. Like I always forget. I feel like it's new, but it's been around for like decades already.
Yeah, we're just that's what happens when we get old.
Yeah,
it's like it's been around 3 years, right? No, I only had a family.
2000
to actually want it.
2008.
Oh, look at you! Quick googling.
2008.
I'm proud of you.
Feels like
and
yesterday.
the right topic too. What are you opening tonight, DK?
I am going to deviate, and
You're a
it's not gonna be
deviant.
Transformers. I started digging into the backlog of NECA stuff that I have, and I'm gonna try finally
Ooh.
crack this bad boy open.
Wow. Okay.
That thing was a pricey price tag.
That was fun trying to get this one at the time. But I think
Did
I
you just order it from NECA?
Yeah, I did. But then I was like sweating buckets. I was like, oh man, am I gonna get it? Am I gonna or is it gonna be sold out? If I got enough time, probably I have enough time. Gonna finish opening.
There you go.
The rest of these boys.
There you
We got
go.
Mikey and Donnie here. Donald.
Donald Tello.
Donald. Hello. We
Donald.
got Leo. Raph is already open. I opened Super Shredder. And maybe I probably don't have time for this one. The accessory set.
Ooh.
And I got 2 foot soldiers somewhere. So I don't know.
Nice.
I'm gonna start with Tonka and Razar. So yeah, not Transformers today. Sorry guys.
Kirby Kai says Dalton. That's a name I've not heard in a long time. It's like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, family day started. You thought it was in 2020? Exactly. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, that's what it does feel like.
DK, I don't remember if we had that conversation. Are you keeping the boxes on those NECA turtles?
I'm still undecided. We had that conversation. You said you don't keep the boxes, so I'm just like, okay, maybe I don't keep the boxes.
Mm.
Butter Nation, put in the comments. Do you guys keep the NECA? If you have NECA turtles, do you still keep the boxes, or do you guys throw it out? I need room. I need space. So
I think the case for those is that you're going to display them,
yeah,
and the hands and the trays don't really go back in well. I don't
Okay.
think. You can get a case and just get a case, put in the extra hands and whatever each turtle has, and then you're good. Go to the dollar store and get the little sorting
Let's
tray.
get some mini Ziploc
tackle
bags
box.
from the dollar store, man. Just get those little little craft bags.
Yeah, no. I got a lot of tackle boxes. Like this Super Shredder thing is so long. I don't know
Oh,
what
wow.
case is gonna hold.
Why isn't he holding it?
Because he's
How
holding the ooze. And I
Mm.
want his other hand
That's
to do
fair.
something else. Right?
Kirby Kai says domestic items don't deserve the boxes being kept. Wow. Don't deserve.
Okay. Yeah, I get that.
Do you have any of these, Nigel?
Yeah, I have the turtles, the 4 turtles, and that's it. But I don't think I have Super Shredder. I'd have to double check. I'd have to look at my Excel spreadsheet.
Shout out to spreadsheets.
Yeah, shout out to spreadsheets. I know I got Splinter and April and Casey. So I got multiples of those because I have their variants and stuff. So
Did you get the Danny that was exclusive to the Loot Crate?
I got 2 of them
Why?
because they sent one by accident.
Oh, nice. Okay, that makes sense.
Because
Yeah.
someone out there is just like, where's my Danny?
And I've never looked back. I was just like, yeah, baby.
I didn't really like that one. It was kind of short, I think.
Mhm. Yeah. I liked it more for the completionist in me in terms of like the movie, but I wasn't too keen on it, if you will.
Right. Okay. Before we get into, we're gonna open some stuff, right?
Sick.
I was practicing this week. We were talking about, when you watch TV and someone takes a sip of a drink. I think the best one that ever happens is watching Breaking Bad, and you watch Walter White take a sip of something, and I go, "Damn, I want coffee." Like, uh, Bryan Cranston really sells that sip.
Mhm.
And I listen to a lot of podcasts, like, sometimes they're like, "Oh, I shouldn't have been eating that food in that scene because after every take, I gotta go back and eat it again." And sometimes I get so full, and they had to learn, like, "Oh, I have to take small bites or spit it out or something in
Yeah,
between
yeah.
takes."
It
So I'm
takes, yeah.
like, "Hmm, how how well can I do the fake sip?"
Yeah.
And, I was doing it the other day, and you came into the chat, and you said you had some notes.
Yeah, I came in aggressively to the chat. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah,
this.
nobody
I'm gonna
asked for it.
Yeah,
Unsolicited.
nobody asked for it. I just came in way too hot. Here's the thing with my
There's like, "I'm a
stage.
better actor," and it's weird because it was through text. I heard it still. It was so strange.
Yeah, I drove to your place and threw tomatoes and still got home in time to like log back on. Here's the thing, because of my training at Second City, because I'm a very physical actor, I
Mhm.
really pride myself in my miming work because we only have two chairs on stage besides some of the props that you bring in just to help with the scene.
Okay.
So I just became very good at doing things repetitively over and over and over and over and over again, which is what repetitively means. But like when I'm on set and I'm in a food commercial,
Yeah.
I clock that so well. I'm like, when I take the bite of the nuggets, let's say, shout out to my McDonald's commercial I did in the summer, but like I can do it the same almost every time. But it's just it's a muscle.
What sauce are you choosing for nuggets?
I'm a sweet and sour guy.
DK?
What happened?
Barbecue.
What? No, what do you, Kevin?
Wait,
What do you?
I said hot mustard.
What? Oh, God. Hey, listen, thanks for having me. Hey, anyways, I'm going to be unboxing my toys on a different channel right now. So if you want to come with, because those two flavors are nasty.
Sweet and sour is for babies.
Hey, look at this face, dog. I just shaved. Look at this face. You know what I mean? Bing.
Thank you. G says BBQ is kind of basic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not fancy enough.
I've just been having those flavors for the last how many years? You gotta switch it up.
Mustard's. I can't do the mustard, man. It's just it's too. It's not like tangy. It's just like it's like too dense. Like I like something that's got a little. It's a little easier to when you dip, you can actually see it dripping from.
You like the viscosity of the sauce?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That viscosity, man. You would see that dip, you're like, oh, this is what I'm talking. And and it's just a little bit like, give me that. When you the mustard,
didn't do that in
the
commercial. That wasn't the commercial bite, was it?
Yeah, this right here.
The one you just did?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We got. You know what I mean?
Oh, the cross-eyed. Oh,
Yeah.
my kids do that too. When they're really focused on what they're eating, they're like, "Oh yeah."
They cut the camera just before it gets too close. They're like, "Okay, this is good. This is good." And then it's just like, "Oh, cut." What?
Yeah. Lou says, Nigel, are you actually eating the nuggies?
Yes, in that spot, I'm actually in the nuggies. So on that day, what happens is they had a chef that's cooking them, but cooking them, you gotta think, what is if you remember the best tasting nugget that you've ever had, or the best tasting fry that was just cooked pristine, like the nugget was crispy or the fry had the right amount of salt on it. I'm getting those every take because they only want the best ones. Only the best ones make the commercial.
Oh,
so yeah. So I'm having these like A1 nuggets every single time. Now, what I'm doing is I'm like taking a bite of them, but I know that I'm going to have to do multiple takes. So the first couple, I'll do the same bite, but I'll do the spit take and I'll like act like I'm eating it and I'll spit it out. But once we're getting towards the end when I can feel, the director's on board and everybody's just like, okay, now let's just get one for fun. Then I'm eating them. I'm crushing them for sure. Like I'm going in.
is that almost part of the appeal of booking that gig, that like free nuggets?
Yeah, dog.
And at the end, are you like, when you're done, like, okay, we got everything we need, is the kitchen then closed, or are you like, can I get a 20-pack to go?
Yeah, the latter. I'm like, yo, what? So, hey guys, what are we doing with all those? Are they just, no, it's cool. I'll take a couple. Sure. Yeah. Okay. That's every time.
Sure?
Yeah.
Sure? Yeah, I have a Tupperware right here.
Yeah. What? Really? Sure. Let me just open up my backpack, just like throw them in there.
It's a lunch bag. You brought a lunch bag.
Yeah, the Velcro. Right. So sorry, I definitely usurped what the intention of what this conversation was about.
All right. So then let's have a sample. All right. You know what? First, I want you to grade. See if DK, should we have him guess if it's a real sip or a fake sip, or should I just do a fake sip and have Nigel give me some pointers? What do you think?
I want to hear his pointers.
All right. All right, here we go. Is this a good angle?
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Okay, great. So here it is. It feels like, yeah, see that part? It feels like everything stops for you when you put it to your lips. It feels like everything just stops, right? Like you can see this, but and so it has to be like a fluid, like, I got to get a cup with nothing in it. Hold on. Nah.
What do you mean everything stops? Because June last week said, why did I wait so long between the sip and the gulp? And he critiqued my sip to gulp differential.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because it's like you hold it here and then you're like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
That's
like,
how
no.
I drink. Okay, that's how I
you drink.
Okay, here's a normal sip. Here's a normal sip of coffee.
Hold on. Yeah, go.
Better.
That was a real sip.
That was a real
Also,
sip.
it takes time for this to travel because it's such a long mug that I have to tilt it and hold it longer. I don't want to spill it all over myself in person. You know what?
But that's what you're supposed to be doing, is trying to trick the audience that it's not.
All right.
Like,
that's right, because that was my real sip. Okay.
Right?
All right, here we go. So the lid was off the whole time, by the way. I guess you guys didn't know that because of acting.
All right.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you know what? Well, thanks for coming out, Kev. Really appreciate seeing you today.
There's nothing you can do to help me?
Well, yeah.
Right,
telling you not to do it ever again. Okay, hold
Let's
on.
see yours
I need to
again.
get a cup. See, this, you can actually see the fluid in it, though. So I don't know if it's going to.
Well, you knew what we were going to do today, but you took out some flowers and brought your jar to drink.
I forgot. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Let me go get a cup. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right, DK, you have a drink there. Come on.
Do
you know what? Don't
sip?
do a fake one. You know what? Don't even use a cup. Just pretend. Hold air. Oh, what's that?
Gulp. I don't know.
You had some weird lower lip jaw.
I drink
action.
weird. I drink weird.
Oh, and that's I don't know how this. That's why I always make more than I need. I spill it everywhere. Add that to the list of things you do weird. Please give it another go.
No, oh, come on. Okay,
No,
let me try this one.
All right, Nigel's back here.
All right, DK first.
Is it the cup? The lip? You do drink weird. That's so strange. What? That's how horses drink, dude.
Do you have yogurt in there with fruit, with bits of fruit? Like what?
That's how horses.
Yeah, what was a?
I've seen them at like the racetrack. What is that?
Oh,
this is so strange. Okay, I think that's just like a personal tick of yours. I don't know. Can he get over that, Nigel?
No, I don't think so.
No, just muted.
Yeah, I know, because my dishwasher just finished. It was playing a little melody. It's done now.
What if DK was the kind that puts his whole mouth over the top of the cup to drink?
I am.
Oh,
he's like the worst.
Coffee.
He's like the worst. Yeah.
No. I do that with They do that with like bottles. So
Oh,
I goof
no.
up.
Don't
This
do
weird
that.
habit. I
DK.
goof up.
I'm gonna get you a sippy cup for Christmas.
Yes.
Literally, Action Fig says, I don't know. I kind of bought DK's more than Kev because you would believe that DK would drink so strangely.
Yeah, that's true.
So those are your fake sips, DK.
Those were fake sips.
Okay, so give me a real one then.
Oh God. Oh.
Yeah,
Okay, so
see,
your fake one is like this.
yeah,
That
and there's
was
also
more
like
realistic.
like while you're drinking it, which is wild.
Yeah. Do you swish? Is that
I-
a banana smoothie?
Yeah, that's a fruit smoothie. Yes.
I don't know that I like to coat my teeth with the smoothie that I'm drinking. It's just
I was
weird.
close because I did say, "What are you drinking?" Yogurt. I didn't know. I didn't see what was in the cup.
All right, Nigel, you're back with the cup now that your
Yeah.
dishwasher is done,
Yeah. Okay. So
or a
boom,
bottle.
a bottle. Okay.
All right. So don't tell us. We're gonna guess real or fake.
Okay. Great.
All right.
How's this angle? Is this good? Wait, this good?
A little more to your right. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Fake.
Ah.
I say fake.
There's
Okay.
wasn't
Okay.
there-
DK,
yeah,
what do you
fake.
think?
Fake.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's ask the rest of the chat. What do you think? Was that first one? Was that fake, real, or fake? And
Also,
here-
DK, when you were doing your fake ones, you kept making eye contact with us. Like you kept looking at the camera or the screen.
I was freaking out. Right?
What do you mean? It's fake drinking. What is there to be scared of?
I don't know.
Judgment.
Clearly,
Pure judgment.
apparently, I drink like a horse. Look what happened. Look what happened.
I have to show my wife this later.
Fine. Hey, timestamp it. Timestamp it just so. so
We're at hour 13 in. What if I
Okay,
use
so-
a non cup?
yeah.
If you didn't use a drinking device, could you still? Because you said you're on Second City, you're miming stuff. What if you just used an air cup?
Yeah. Yeah.
The chat says fake. Rick
Oh
Jones
yeah.
says
Yeah,
acting.
I can do that too. You want to see an air cup?
Yeah. Was the last take real or fake? Oh, he's gone.
Nice.
He's gone.
He's
That dish.
potatoing.
Be real.
He's got that Wi-Fi dishwasher. It's stealing. all his
Well,
bandwidth.
trick is here's no.
No, we missed the secret.
Hello, check. There it is.
You're like, here's the thing, and you were gonna give us this big tip, and then
Reveal.
it froze.
Yeah.
Oh, well, guess you guys have to wait till next time.
Ah, jeez. Get YouTube Premium for the second half.
All right. So what do you want? Do you want to see me doing a fake cup?
What was the last one?
Oh, the last one was, well, it was fake because there was nothing in there.
Okay, it was really good though,
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
but it wouldn't make me want a coffee, is what I'm saying.
It wouldn't make you want a coffee.
Not yet.
Okay.
That's good. Is that the same empty bottle?
Yeah, with stuff in it. That was real.
That's not the meaning of empty, but yeah, that one was
I
good.
put stuff in it.
This is YouTube Premium crashing. All right, so now do an air one.
Okay.
Mime it. Oh fuck! I gotta see DK mime it after.
Oh God, no! I'm out.
Is it a mug or is it a cup?
A martini glass.
Ah, martini. Okay.
Oh, you don't hold it by the stem like this,
Like this?
or you hold it like this,
Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
or this is like a cognac.
Cognac. Yeah.
That's not the yeah.
That's how they cognac, right? Isn't
That's
that how
that's French.
cognac?
Oui, oui. Cognac.
Cognac.
Did you put these skills into use in the Drake video? There was no drinking involved, was there?
Yes, I did. I had to play the piano. in the
A goblet. A stein. Use a stein. More mead.
That's funny. I had to play the piano in the video, so I definitely
Was it connected, or were you just
I was just going for it. I was just going
Phantom
for
of
it.
the Opera style?
Yeah.
Hell
So
yeah.
much so that they thought I was actually playing the piano, and they did a close up. It didn't make the video, but they did a close up of just me playing, and I was like, these keys aren't right for like this song. This is not. You can't start the video with this because it starts with a piano melody,
Right.
and I was like, I'm just guessing, and I was like, you can't. Yeah. Yes.
It's like that
Just using my head too.
the cat on the internet on a piano. Like,
I did quickly Google like Bruno Mars and who else, Stevie Wonder, and like a bunch of piano players, so I could see a little bit of what they look like.
Right. Only okay.
oh,
All right, DK. Mime sip, and then I'm gonna go after you. Air cup. We're going. We are drinking from the Star Wars Phantom Menace, the collector cup with the Anakin figure topper on top, pod racer one, and it has a
I
big
hated that
straw on
movie.
top.
I probably need two hands.
Oh, good one. Oh, nice. The straw
Nice.
is probably
Long straw.
has the width of a pin, I guess. Just like you should,
Give it a little kiss.
yeah.
Just give it a little kiss. A little peck.
Delicious.
That's
It
good.
was a sippy cup, wasn't it? No, I'm just joking.
That's how my kids drink. They're like this with a water bottle. All right, I'll do a mime one. I'll do
Right.
a mime one. Do a regular cup, or what are we doing?
No, you definitely this is a medieval times
With the little clanky top thing,
yeah,
and it's just foaming beer.
big time. Like it's like you got it and it's almost too much. You're like, all right, like, and you have to wait for it to settle a little bit.
How do you let it settle? Do you blow on the top of it?
You
for the
tell me,
foam?
man. I don't know.
Get
know
your
how to-
axe out or something. I don't know. Chop it off.
No, don't cut it. Don't cut it. Don't cut the drink, Kev. Don't cut the drink. You shave it around like it's like.
So I'm at medieval times, and the woman hands me, or man hands me, the giant beer
Yeah,
with the
with the top.
little
Yeah, and it
metal
just
metal.
clank, just hits the table. And at that point, just as it hits the table, everybody's cheering, and you're about to take a sip.
Just as it hits the table.
Yeah,
What do you
so it
mean?
hits the table, starts foaming, and then people start to cheer because something happens out in the joust.
How do I react to people? I'm going like this.
Well, you're
Right.
you're thirsty.
You thirsty. You drink to celebrate.
Yeah, man. Get that drink, bro.
Right. The drink comes.
Yeah.
This mic is. I don't need a mic. I'm miming it. So.
DK, do you have any notes?
DK.
It looked
Yeah.
like one of those gravy cups to me.
Gravy.
A gravy
Like
cup.
gravy. What's that thing called? The ladle? Not the
Ladle?
ladle.
It looked like
No. Oh my gosh. I know what you're talking about though. I love that the lid was so dainty that you just like were very ginger with it. Oh.
I
Cherry,
wanted to drink it and then have it close down as I drink it, but I didn't know if I could sell that part.
Oh yeah, got you. Okay.
A
That's
late,
all right.
not what's the
A
gravy?
gravy boat. There you go. Thank you, Gene.
gravy.
Boat. I
Yeah.
knew it
Gravy
was
boat.
a vehicle of some sort. Use my sleeve.
Yeah. See?
That's true.
Yeah, it's a good one.
All right, so we open some toys.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm here for. Right.
Right. All right, let's open some stuff. Also, while we do that, let's do it. I'm back here.
Nice.
What are you gonna? What are you drinking?
This is a beer. This is the finest mead. Yeah, it was just a beer, just an American golden ale.
Okay,
yeah, it's tasty.
It does look delicious. You're selling it.
You know who? This one is from the band Rush. I guess if they have their own kind of brand of beer or whatever. Yeah, it's that. It's good. It's nice.
Oh, they make interesting.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. They're all the cans are labeled Rush with their album covers and stuff.
That's pretty cool. I don't remember if we said hi to Jason Lowe, who was here earlier, our good friend Jason.
Yes, Jay. What
nice
up,
to
man?
see you, man. Kayla is here.
Yeah, Kayla, what's up?
Rush is Canadian.
Yeah.
Michael Scott, this is a white. Wine tasting. All right, I'm gonna open up Satoru Gojo, but we can't, kind of avoid this topic. Are you an X-Men fan, Nigel?
Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you asked. Very much so. I also decided to bring this along that I just bought at the last toy show that we were at. I bought this bad boy right here.
Ooh, Genesis.
Ooh, yeah.
Wait.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I have a Game Gear next to me, I think, with an X-Men game that's impossible to play.
Yeah, baby, look at that. Look at that. So I am a big time X-Men fan. I also brought my Bishop too, but I know you already showed, but I brought mine just because
look at this.
This is my boy. Oh, look at that.
Oh man.
Look at that. Game Gear.
100 AA batteries. Imagine flying to Hong Kong with this thing and
so heavy.
Dude, my backpack for a 14 hours flight was just racks of double A's just loose spilling around in my backpack. I had the little light cover that goes on top. It just flips down and you turn the light on and illuminates your Game Boy. And then I brought this too. And that was my trip back to Hong Kong. But I still have this and the AC charger too. It works. That's gorgeous. These games are so hard to play. I think I have Batman. Yeah, they're impossible. It's ridiculous. Games have only gotten easier since then, I'd say.
Yeah, agreed.
So you guys are opening that stuff up. I don't know what I should open in the chat. If you guys remember the stuff I had a couple Batmans, I had Destro, Super 7 Destro, the Prophet director Destro. I had Steel, the Mafex Steel. I had Black Panther. Let me know. All right, we had the Deadpool trailer at the Super Bowl, and then we have the announcement of Fantastic Four cast and a movie coming out with some really cool graphics. And DK, do you have a second to pull up any of those images for Fan 4?
Yep, I will.
Thanks. And then today with the X-Men trailer for X-Men 97, which we knew was coming, but we didn't have any specific release dates. But they dropped a trailer this morning. Did you have a chance to watch it, Nigel? I did. I watched it a couple times. Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely worth rewatching several times because it just, brought back the whole vibe of new X-Men scenes with that classic theme song at the same time. Yeah. I'm gonna pull that up. It's so classic and so iconic. It's one of those things that you watch the OG now, the appreciation for it is there, obviously, but just bringing it back and rekindling that spark in the same fashion, but obviously the style is slightly different just because we have better technology, newer technology for it. It just feels so good to just start again where they left off. It just looks amazing, man. And I'm just so jacked for it. Okay. All right. So We have people who want Prophet Director Destro, Pimp Daddy Destro.
Yeah.
Sam Rock says Steel. I think the chat says Destro.
Yeah, it looks like Destro is the winner. Great, love it. I'll do it. I'm not
All right,
scared.
so we have damn, Pedro Pascal is like in like every major thing. Like he's just getting major leading roles after leading roles. It's
Yeah.
what an incredible streak.
And I think the main thing that you said there was main. Like he's the guy in a lot
Yeah.
of these shows and these properties. And he has yet to disappoint. And I'm also not saying that I can't wait till the other shoe falls. That's not at all what I'm saying. Quinn Martin, GCI represent. Whoa, Quinn, did we go to high school together? That's my high school. I just saw that in the chat. Amazing. But shout out to the ghost. But yeah, man, like the guy is just crushing. And the more I think about it, the more I'm really into that decision that Marvel made. I think that he's going to be a fantastic Mr. Fantastic, pardon the pun, and also potential. Yeah, but I think it's got legs, man. I think it really has. I think he really has legs to do something. I did see a drop today, and somebody was saying, "Is Pedro Pascal's Mr. Fantastic going to be the new Robert Downey Jr. / Tony Stark in terms of like the real tentpole, like that things are going to kind of revolve around?"
Oh,
I thought
really?
it was very interesting take.
Are you a little bit upset? Is there a part of you that wants Jim from The Office, his version of Mr. Fantastic, and that was in kind of fan casted, kind of well, definitely in Multiverse of Madness?
100% fan casted, man. What are you talking about? There's no like, it's just, I don't know. No, I'm not disappointed at all. I don't think. I think he took me out of it.
You think so?
Yeah, for me, he did. For me, it just
is it because of The Office?
No, it wasn't because of The Office. I think it was because of all the fan hubbub. I think it was just because it was fan casted. I just couldn't get out of that zone. I mean, I think I'd have to see him play Mr. Fantastic longer for like the 15 or 20 minutes that he was on screen. But I don't know. He was fine. Listen, don't get me wrong. He was fine.
Yeah.
But I just was like, man, it was a cool scene though. It was a really cool scene.
Actually, you know what? This is a huge, and it's not a knock on John Krasinski, but like this is a huge upgrade in terms of even star power, right?
Yeah.
To headline your movie. Jason says Wonder Woman 84 was a bit of a stinker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that movie had its own issues. What's the one with him and Nicolas Cage? That one was so good.
I love that movie.
I have no idea what the name is, but I love it. It was really funny.
It was funny.
Like you didn't see that one?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Yeah, definitely didn't see that one.
Can you scroll down a bit, DK, and show the graphics too? For the logo.
Yeah, it's so good. So
it's
good.
So
man.
well done.
Yeah, like the design team, shout out to them. I went on a deep dive trying to find out some more information. I am by no way affiliated, but if you fellow nerds, fellow geeks, if you get a chance, Emergency Awesome, you ever watch him?
Yes.
I love him. I think he's fantastic. And he just like crushed ideas about this, like just based on this image alone. And if it's anything like he suspects, that Life magazine, I know, man. It's just, it's unreal. It's unreal.
Yeah, this is very cool. I like the guy who plays Ben Grimm too.
Yeah, from The Bear.
Yep,
The Bear. He was on Andor also.
Yeah, and he was also on Punisher.
All right, I'm turning off monetization. This is not worth. Hold on.
Oh, why? So what's happening?
I don't know. So when you create a listing and then you choose you want to monetize the ad or your video or not. So I've always put yes because I think ads play. And then I don't know what setting I pressed recently, but it started showing ads in the middle of the live stream, which people are getting now, which I don't want that. I have it on the lowest setting. I have it on conservative, lower earnings potential, less interrupted viewer experience. Or I'll just turn it off. I'll just turn it off. There you go. Hopefully it stays that way, because that I would be annoyed too. Also, YouTube. No, I don't have. Yeah, this is really, really cool, really surprising. I'm curious what kind of storyline they go with.
Yeah, and then the cast for Johnny Storm. He was in
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I'm
That
not
would have been his biggest, latest thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Win or lose, subtle flex. I didn't see an ad.
I didn't see that.
What are you, peasants?
The eyes are looking for an ad. He's like, I didn't see an ad. Where's that ad? Where's that ad?
Oh, Poncheesy says you have to choose the option where you insert them yourself. I do the same on the ACBA pot. But am I supposed to do it now while I'm live, or do I do that later? Oh, then don't insert. Okay, there you go. All right. Just send the super chats. Send the super chats. There you go. Or sign up on Patreon. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Did you guys like the Deadpool trailer?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm bored.
Deadpool and Guardians is two of those things where it's super popular, and personally I'm like, they're okay, but for some reason this trailer had me pretty excited, but at the same time it's like, it's Disney. It's still Disney-fied Deadpool, right? So it's like,
to me, I think it's still rated. I believe it's still rated R. I think.
I think so too.
Is it?
Yeah,
I hope so.
I remember it was, Sunday that this trailer dropped, and it was around 7. I was sitting down about to eat dinner, and then I just see on my feed that the trailer's out, and then I just dropped my phone. I told my girlfriend, I'm like, stop everything! And then I ran upstairs.
And you told her you're done? Like, you guys are done?
ran upstairs. I ran upstairs to grab my laptop because I didn't want to watch it on the phone, right? So I watched it on the bigger screen, and I watched it, and I was like so pumped and jacked, and I was like so happy. But
yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
I want to see how they tie everything in. I also just watched The Marvels because it came up on Disney Plus, and I finally watched the post-credit scene.
Mm-hmm. Did you like it?
The post-credit scene was good. The movie was like, it was okay. It wasn't terrible. Yeah. I really like Miss Marvel, and I like the Miss Marvel series because of like her whole family and everything like that. Right. I thought it was really cool to see, like, if they're representing a demographic that doesn't speak to me, but I understand how important that is, and to see, on the main screen like that, on the MCU level, on TV and in movies, I thought that's what I really liked about it. So I was willing to watch it and like go in with an open mind. It was good up until I think the final fight, how it wrapped up. But
I think
otherwise,
the villain was weak. But aside from that, I think it was a very fun watch. I don't think it deserved the crap that it got on the internet. The whole stuff with Brie Larson.
Yeah, that's the internet.
Like that. Yeah, it's just it. But I know box office wise, it didn't do well. I think this is maybe second to last out of all the MCU films. So
how do we feel about the end credits scene? I know I'm talking about it like it's brand new and everyone else has seen it, but Nigel and I just saw it. Did you have it spoiled for you, Nigel?
No, not at all.
Okay, good.
I like the end credit scene. Yeah, I thought it was cool. I think I want to talk about the movie real quick and then go back to the end credit scene. I feel like to DK's point, the main villain, I feel like her whole reasoning behind it was kind of weak. Like it just didn't feel, and it happened very fast. It just didn't feel like it held much weight. And I also felt like they kind of skipped over it. Like I actually missed the whole point of her motives. I missed the whole thing. I was just like, wait, what? I was like, oh, you're trying to bring the planet back? Oh, okay. And
there's better ways to do it.
Yeah, I was like, all right. So I feel like I would have.
A collector. She likes atmosphere. She likes oceans. She's just stealing them.
Yeah, but I wish we saw maybe a montage of of that happening. Like it just didn't feel like there was any consequences to her actions, kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. And then I think what did she do? She went back and fired up the sun at the end?
Yeah, she reignited the
Oh
sun.
yeah.
Yeah. I feel like they could have had a conversation, be like, look, I can just help you and go do it now. We can put the bands together.
Exactly.
We don't have to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can get you can jumpstart the sun and you're all good.
You should have just asked.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, what do you want? You got to ask the bad guy. What do you want?
Yeah.
That's a superhero 101.
Yeah. True.
Ryan Dole says, where's that comment? The Marvels, fun movie, bad trailers.
Yeah.
What's up, Peak
Yeah.
Obi-Wan? Oh, spoilers? Go. It's on Disney Plus. It's on Disney Plus. I also finished. Yeah, it was a real MCU heavy week because I finished Loki, which took me. I don't think I'm exaggerating. Approximately 20 attempts to like finish an episode. Finish this. Go on to the next one, and then finally finish it. I don't know.
Season 1 or season 2?
Season 2.
Okay.
Kept like jumping to this, and then they're in this era, and then they have to find this, and I'm like, I had to watch it because the drive to watch it was like, oh, the Deadpool trailer says something about the sacred timeline again, so and the TVA, so I'm like, I should go finish Loki season 2. But at what point is it going to be non-TVA related, where it's like, the comic book reset every couple of years or every like decade or so? It's like, oh, we're gonna restart our universe again, and it's gonna be the new 52 or something like that. When is that gonna happen? I feel like it's all tied up in that. That's just me.
It is just you.
Goddamn.
I mean, I think once you introduce, being able to time jump and just and different things with the multiverse. Once you introduce that, it's a slippery slope, right? And that's what we're getting into, because now we'll see characters to infinity and beyond. So there's no consequences if somebody actually dies. I'm sure we're going to see another, and I'm not talking about Riri. I'm sure we're going to see another Iron Man, because it's just, why not?
Yeah, it's inevitable.
So it's tough that way, but not only aesthetically, but the acting is phenomenal in Loki.
It is,
especially season 2.
I'm not going to knock that.
Yeah, I thought it was unbelievable. Like I was glued to the TV every time it was on. I thought it was fantastic. Yeah, just that idea, and see even the montages of them trying to close the the time strands or do whatever. Like even that stuff, it just looks so good, man. It just looks so good.
Does it make a difference that I was more interested in watching anime at the time because I was just getting into so many new things that I wanted to watch, like JJK and finish Attack on Titan and all that stuff, and then I was like, Loki's taking a backseat until now. Whatever, I don't need your approval, anybody or the chat.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because I'm with you. I'm behind on Attack on Titan because of all the other shows. So I'm just the reverse of you. I'm just the opposite of you. I'm just the variant.
The opposite. Yeah.
Enjoy it at your own pace, right? Don't be pressured by social media or whoever, right? To watch whatever. Just enjoy it at your own pace.
Yeah, but I also want to know what's happening so that it's all. I get the context. So there is that pressure of staying in the know. G Marcus says, I stand up for Kevin's wit. Thank you. You guys should have a convo about fun people versus funny people. I love the philosophy of comedy. I mean, this is the cool part. I love comedy, and stand-ups and just watching stuff like that. Nigel, you embody that and also collecting at the same time. So I feel like it's always fun to chat with you about that kind of stuff. So I do dig that. We have Erwin Papa in the chat. What's up? Yoko says, how can Kev have such a good take on the Marvels and be so wrong about Loki?
Yoko, talk to your boy. Talk to your friend, man. He's your friend. Talk to him.
If I was perfect, you guys wouldn't. What would you guys have to talk? I mean, that's DK's whole philosophy. If he doesn't keep fucking up, what are we gonna laugh about? God.
It's true.
All right, can we take a look at this real quick? And you know what? I'm already like not monetizing this video, so YouTube, you wanna dock me on this too? I don't care. First of all, to set up the whole mood of bringing it back to like Saturday morning cartoons or something,
Love it.
Fox Kids or whatever. Did we watch this on Fox, DK, or did we watch it on YTV? I think it was Fox.
This is Fox.
Up here.
Yeah.
Look at that Colossus in the figure in the corner.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, you got the retro Colossus with the giant the weights. We have the classic Gene Scott photo.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that like the Dan Wiesenmeyer redo of that artwork recently? You got VHS tapes up top,
handwritten labels.
Yeah. Did you ever use the little stickers that come with the VHS?
Yeah, of course.
And then there were never enough letters. There were never enough letters for like James Bond 007 because they always had the longest movie titles. But yeah, watch the series finale of X-Men next Saturday morning. Check your local listings. So for the younger people, you needed a TV guide at some point to check what time shows were on.
Yeah. Wow, remember that.
Have the chance to see.
And I also wasn't ready to watch this again out of nowhere. Completely.
What a start, eh? What a start.
Right?
Of you all, my X-Men.
Fate lies in our hands now.
I just got goosebumps again.
Yeah. I just got the chills now.
Oh, man.
How do I?
Okay, freeze it there. This is so slick. Like that, like the cold open that starts with like the darkest hour of that series. Yeah. And then they do the fuzzy grainy TV thing. And then they're like, cool, man, here's another branch of the Marvel studio with that beautiful, like that yellow is curated, man. Like that is the perfect yellow for this. This is the graphic designer side of me talking. And then you open up.
Yeah, what font is
you
that?
do that wipe with the animation. And it's like, it's elevated, right? Now we're going to the next chapter. And I love it. So great. Sorry. So great.
Yoko says, do I need to see the original series to enjoy the new one? Oh, I mean, I think you should watch it anyway.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you if it's necessary homework to do, but you just finished watching Angel and you're trying to find the next series to watch. Watch this. Watch X-Men. We'll watch it on the Discord on Sunday on the Patreon Discord. But it's like a staple. It's a TV show that brought a whole generation of kids into this comic book kind of nerdy world and set us on this path probably permanently. If it wasn't like from this era, it's like if it wasn't this, it was Spider-Man or Batman the Animated Series. And for me, it was the trifecta of all of those. If you want to watch something, there are people who are from like, different times and they're like, it's not all it's up to be, but for the cartoon to bring these stories into the mainstream, I thought it was a really good show. Dario says he said he's into graphic design. What's the typeface?
Okay, so you got a sans serif there. It's a tall one. Ooh, I think it's Din, but I could be wrong.
It's the answer is always Impact.
I hate this. Let's press play.
There's Callisto and what's that dude's name? I think that he nullifies mutant powers when he's around. Is that it?
I can't remember his name though.
I don't remember.
Come on, guys. Ryan Dole, you're here. Leech, because he be leeching. Thank you.
Nice, Leech. Nice.
The Warlocks.
We have to.
Daily Bugle. Is Spider-Man a mutant? Hellfire Gala. So there's some like semi-recent X-Men current events in there. Inside Scoop Mutant Fashion Show. Is that Banshee? Also, Hip Skate Party.
We have to.
One's
dressed
as a reindeer.
That's
That's
Banshee for
Banshee.
sure.
Yeah. This looks like Netflix Jessica Jones in the corner.
Oh, good one.
Stay vigilant. The professor entrusted us with his dream.
Oh my god.
No matter.
What do these signs say? Down mutants, back to where you came from. Oh, the Friends of Humanity?
No matter how dark it is. We must believe in each.
That statue's sick.
So cool.
Oh, DK, we should pose like this for the next thumbnail. You be Xavier.
Sure.
I'll be the bird.
Go! And the music building up.
Oh man.
We get this done by working together as a team.
Jeez, Bub, keep buzzing in my ear.
Oh, sick.
Yes.
Is your boy.
Yep. This move lost my mind.
Dude,
Oh yeah.
I was more concerned with why is he riding on Wolverine's back to realize that he had charged his claws. Now, I was like, are his claws going to explode? But they won't because they're adamantium, right? Is that the idea? So when he strikes, it's an explosive flash?
Yeah, that's what I think. Because he's just charged them up, right? So I think he needs to just like, let go of that, release that charge. Yeah.
This is the new fastball special.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit CGI. Looks like CGI backgrounds and stuff.
To me, my X-Men.
And we're getting all these Marvel Legends, right? Wait, there's no new Beast?
There's no morph either.
There's
no new Beast, there's no
Beast
morph.
yet.
Yeah.
Yet. Wave
Yeah,
3?
yet. That's right.
But to know that you're getting the figures of this is another cherry on top.
And you know what? Shout out to this just design and knowing the team. Sorry, you had it frozen in the perfect position. Just because of the way that they're all posed is very indicative of that character. Like you already know what they're about. I mean, we know the characters, but when you see them just in a pose like that, it's like, to me, my X-Men. And then when they're hitting their final pose in that frame, it just looks so good, man. It just
Superhero landing.
God, so slick. It just so
Look at
slick.
like Beast is upside down flying in here though.
Amazing. Head first, has no cares about it.
Oh, because
Rogue just tosses Bishop and the Beast. Oh, so slick.
Magneto, the last will and
What? Look at this crew. Okay, but first, it's like that's where a show would end. It shows you the title, streaming in March, and then it's done. But it's like there's this big like kind of chime, and then we go to the final scene, like just to give you a little bit more.
Big twist.
Yeah, man, it's so gorgeous. It's great.
Hey, look at Jean.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is she holding?
What is she holding?
Spoiler.
Her body.
Yeah, striped shirt. Maybe she's got a folded shirt under there. I don't know.
This is a stripe. This is a vertical striped shirt. So they wore these are like their outfits based on like an X-Men issue.
Mhm.
So like they stayed true with those outfits, which is really cool. But the whole like Magneto's like everything is mine. Of course, Morph was never there before, but they just threw him in there, right?
I think he is.
From the comics?
Yeah, in that comic.
Xavier.
No way.
Everything he built now belongs to me.
Dude,
fire.
What the hell, man?
Fantastic.
So good. I had a really crazy conversation about this today, and I'm not going to name names just for the purposes of this conversation. Someone was like, "Are those the same voice actors?" It's like they sound horrible. They don't sound like the characters at all. And I'm like, okay, if you don't know that they're the same voice actors, like that's cool. But I'm like, you're talking about a show where their voices were recorded last 27 years ago. Voices change, right? If you watch, like I was watching the last Indiana Jones, and it's CGI Harrison Ford, right, to make him look younger, but it's definitely an old man Harrison Ford voice. It's like your voice ages, like your vocal cord and stuff as it goes, and to be like 27 years, don't you think it would have changed by now? It was like the weirdest conversation that I had with some fans today too. Ryan Joel says recording technology changes too. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Everything's more precise. If you listen to that voice, you know it's the same Wolverine. I had a chance to chat with the voice actor for Wolverine, and he still has it. So I'm like, I think it sounds good. I think one of the actors, one of them passed away. Dario says multiple, a couple. Matthew says just Cyclops, maybe. I'm sure they get as many back as they can, right? Yeah, it was just a very strange conversation to have to be like tell people, yo, you age.
I can just
Very
imagine that.
strange.
Yo, you age, and then just walk away, slowly walk away.
I don't know. Have you done voiceover stuff, Nigel?
Dude, I've only done for a couple commercials, but in terms of characters, animated characters, no, I'm still trying to crack that egg. It's very hard to get into that industry. Once you do, you're good to go. But it's really
yeah?
hard to get in there. Yeah.
But that is something that you're pursuing?
I mean, I wouldn't say actively. If my agent sends me an audition, I'll do the voice record for sure. But I mean, I would love to do it. Period. If I could book one, I would love to do it. But I'm not chomping at the bit, like asking her constantly, "Hey, send me more voice. Send me more voice," because it's really hard to get in there.
Interesting. Oh yeah, Sam. I just saw that today. Eric Bauza is voicing the Sentinels on the show.
Yeah.
I want to know what that's going to sound like.
Yeah, same.
Because friend of the show. Oh, should we play the Eric Bauza clip? Hold on. For everyone that doesn't know,
do it.
Eric Bauza is the current voice of like a lot of Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny, and I had a chance to do a video with him too. Here it is.
Hey, I'm Eric Bauza, the voice of Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, and you are watching Toying Around.
Legend. Can you imagine if the Sentinel sounded like that?
That'd be amazing.
That's what I was thinking about. That'd be hilarious.
No, that'd be terrible. All right, here we go. Matthew sending me something. Chef's Kiss. This is Gojo from season 2. Nigel, did you figure out which anime it was that you were into or looking into?
Oh yeah, it's Bunny and Wolf.
Bunny and Wolf. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah,
not
Bunny
familiar.
No,
not
nothing?
familiar.
Not familiar with that one. Tell us about it.
Sure. Bunny and Wolf is it's set in the future, and it's basically heroes that are on a game show, and they're not that they're trying to be the number one, not like My Hero Academia, but they are trying to win this contest, and they can get all kinds of enhancements as these heroes. So these two guys partner up, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's super. Tiger and Bunny. I'm so sorry. Uncanny Sculpts. Thank you very much. Tiger and Bunny. That's it.
What's up, Tyler?
Yeah, man. It's so good. Uncanny Sculpts. Please tell these people how good Tiger and Bunny is. So I have two of those.
I'm listening to you.
But I want somebody to help me with this because obviously I can't even remember the title properly. Yeah, fantastic show. A lot of jokes, really fast paced. Action is fantastic, and the costume design, like the character design, are amazing.
Okay, I think I have heard of that one.
Yeah, Tiger and Bunny. Yeah, it's older too.
And it's in on Netflix right now.
No way, is it?
It says here that it's on Netflix.
Amazing.
But is it on Netflix Canada?
Ooh, there it is.
All right, Gojo has 5 faceplates, glasses. Oh no. Riley Bob says it sold out on BBTS. I bought mine on AliExpress, and this thing is it is definitely not a knockoff. It feels solid. Look at this. No face printing is good. All the faces are sharp. No shaky joints. Usually the knockoffs have terrible tolerances on the joints, and it's a marionette.
So then when you get a knockoff, do you just send it back?
I haven't bought any yet. I haven't got
Okay.
any knockoffs, but you could just file a complaint.
Got it.
And AliExpress takes it from there.
Cool.
But I haven't made any of those mistakes yet. This is a cell phone holding hand. He's got the flip phone because it's a flashback part of season 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never seen this before. It's this look where you kind of have your hands, all the cool kids do it, I'm told. Your hands half in your pants pocket.
Pants pocket.
So they just
Wow.
does the front panel just pop out? It's like a dickie, but for your pants pocket. It just kind of pretends it's there, and you just swap it out.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool look. I don't know why I needed another one, but here it is.
Why not?
Well, I sold a bunch of toys that day. Oh, so that day at the toy show, Nigel, you had a traumatic experience.
Yeah, I did.
Do you remember what happened?
I remember exactly what happened. DK understands.
I know.
So I had I got locked in on a Insecticon, and it was Bombshell, I believe, who is super hard to get right now. Well, since he dropped, anyways. So I went to a booth who had him, and I immediately was like, "Hey, I need to know how much his Bombshell is." And I actually know the guy who's running the booth. I didn't know him really well, but I did buy some figures off him so many months ago. So I was like, "I need this Bombshell. How much is it?" And he was like, "Actually, I don't know. Half of this stuff is my friend, so I have to text him because he's not here right now." I was like, "No problem." I was like, "I'll wait. I'm just going to go to the table beside you and then, figure it out." He's like, "Okay, cool." So he texts his buddy. So I go to the table beside him. I'm just checking out their Transformers. I'm not there for more than 90 seconds, maybe 2 minutes. And I go back to the guy, and I'm like, "Hey, did your friend text you back?" He's like, "Oh, no, not yet." I was like, "All right, cool. I'll be back then. I'll be back." So I leave, do the rounds, buy some figures, come back. And it's got to be at least maybe 45 minutes or something. I come back and I see Bombshell's gone. And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, maybe he just put it away from me then." "Hey, man, what happened to the Bombshell?" "Oh, yeah, I sold it." I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" He's like, yeah, I sold it. I was like, "Dude, I asked you how much this figure was." And he's like, "Yeah, I know." And then I text my buddy. I was like, "Yeah, exactly. When you texted him, I was here and you didn't hear back from him." And I went to another booth and I came back real quick and I asked you how much if your boy got back to you. He's like, "Oh, yeah, well, look, man, you left." And I was like, "No, I left because you didn't get a reply from your friend, and you know that I want this figure." He's like, "Yeah, man, I don't know what to tell you, man, because if you leave and then things get sold." And I was like, "All right, cool, man, cool. You know what? Cool." And it really ticked me off. Obviously, I'm truncating the story, but it was very traumatic because I thought there was a little bit of an honor system there, especially because I was the first person to ask him about it, and I was adamant about having that character and adamant about buying that figure. So I just thought, cool, I can bounce for a little bit and then come back since he hasn't told me that he got the price from his friend. And that was it, man. And it just it made me real bitter. And so, I mean, it's not changing. It doesn't change anything about my style of shopping at a con and stuff, or shopping at Expo or whatever. But it did just kind of shed some light on how fickle people can be, or if you're not as direct as you would be, or just like your intentions, then you might be out of luck. Which really sucks because I can't find this figure to save my life. So yeah, and I came back to your booth immediately.
Heated. You were heated.
I was fuming, and I was like, I needed to go see familiar faces that I knew to ground me and bring me back down. And then I told Kev the story. Kev was like, "Yeah, cool, man, whatever." And then he talked to some other guy about Ghostbusters or something stupid. But DK was my boy that day. DK was the guy. He's like, "Hey, man."
I don't think I understood the gravity of the situation because
Yeah.
of this.
Well, that was the last one you needed, right?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. I just need that guy.
and
I just
so,
need Bombshell, and it's impossible. And then so DK was like, "I understand, man. I get it. And then you shared a story about how you luckily got one, but it took you a couple tries too. So
I purchased all 3. That's what I did. Someone was selling all 3, and I was like, "Screw it. This is how I'm gonna get it because it's hard to find it by itself."
Man, but it was yeah, dude. Wow. So that was
I'm
I
still
wish that
keeping an
upon
eye.
nobody.
Yeah, I'm still keeping an eye for you, man.
Thank you.
Allow me to play devil's advocate. Now,
boy.
you did say that, what's the price? I'm interested in buying it.
Yeah.
And the friend didn't experience that because it's his friend. He had to get the price. That guy maybe didn't know. And then at the con, it's just like, hey, the next person that buys it, cash first. You're saying that first person should have held it aside for you?
Yeah, because I made it very clear that I was into this figure. There was no, I don't understand how you wouldn't. I saw it and I was like, yeah, I want this. How much is it? Actually, I don't know. It's my friends. Okay, cool. Let me know. Like I'm about this figure. I don't know how.
Maybe they didn't know that slang. I'm about this figure.
Maybe I should have been like, yo, I got something on it. I'll put something on it.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't understand, maybe, Sometimes I'm just too black.
Happy Lunar New Year.
Yes,
by the
happy
way.
History Month, everybody. Speaking of, check this out. Open this bad boy up. I haven't. Yes. He's clean, man. He's nice.
How's the soft goods?
No soft goods.
Doesn't he have a? Oh, that's plastic.
Yeah, this is all. It's all plastic here. All plastic, baby.
All right. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I think I did something similar to another buyer, like right after you told me that.
You son of a you! I knew your whole. Man, I knew something was up. I was like, this guy's acting. Oh, I can't believe you.
There's a guy who asked me about a Spider-Man I had on my table. But he didn't really say like I'm going to buy it. He was just like, okay, give me 2 minutes. Like, what does that mean? Give me 2 minutes. Are you gonna decide? Are you coming back? There's no commitment. So he goes, and this, like, a lot of people were asking about this Spider-Man. Like, I didn't have to people didn't haggle like the price I had it at. It was ready to go. And multiple people were asking. So the next person came by, he bought multiple things. And I'm like, yeah, okay, sell it. And the guy comes back and he looked at me. He's like, yo, I said I'd be back in 2 minutes. I said, sorry, I don't know how serious you were. Someone came by and bought a whole bunch and I sold it and he left. And the look he had on his face was when I was like, shoot. That was Nigel when he was at the table earlier.
Yeah, man.
Because he was like, oh. And then he walked away. And at that moment, I was like, that's what you just experienced. And then I counted the money. I was like, oh man, I sold a lot today. And then I went on AliExpress and I bought this Gojo. And
you felt great about it too.
No, it's the Wild West, I feel like. But I think maybe your situation was slightly more intentional with what you wanted.
Yeah, like I said, I don't understand how I could have been any clearer. Like, it was straight up, I'm here for this figure. Like, I want this figure. And because there was going to be a little bit of a time issue, I don't need to just stand there and just wait and just, like, we're not having a conversation. I just want to buy this figure. So like, I don't know how long your boy's going to take. I don't know if you're waiting for him to actually show up. I don't know what the deal is. Let me know. But yeah.
Okay, let's do it again. How would you do it differently this time? Okay, I'm gonna be the seller. All right. Okay. Sorry, I don't know how much this is. It's my friend's. I'll get back to you.
Okay. Okay. You know what? Here. How about let me put 10 down on him right now. Let's put a deposit
What does
down
that
on
mean?
him.
Put 10. Oh, deposit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a deposit on him right
Okay.
now. You just put him in the back or put him wherever you want, and then I'll be back in, I don't know, like 5 minutes or something.
And
How's
do
that
you
sound?
want to buy this?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. If I'm putting a
Okay.
deposit down, I want to buy this.
Okay.
Because
And
of
what
what I mean.
happens if you don't come back? Do I get to keep the deposit?
Do you know how much I value my money? There's no way that I'm not coming back. I will
Okay.
see you in 5.
In 5. All right, 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, young fellow with the raccoon hat. Do you want to buy this bombshell
Hey man, I'm
character?
still right here. We didn't even
Oh,
finish our
shoot.
conversation.
Yeah, I thought that was another guy.
What?
I know. I'll put it aside for you.
Thank you. I'm gonna watch you. You know what? I'll just watch you. I'll watch you put it.
Yeah, just right here.
Yeah. Where is it? Okay. Yeah. No. Why? Who are you pointing at? Who are you pointing at right now?
How much is that bombshell?
50.
Hey, it
Wait,
doesn't
how much
matter
is
how
the
much it is. Hey, it doesn't matter. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna give you $150 right now for that bombshell.
Okay, sold.
What? Damn it.
Is that a good price?
No,
Sold.
that's all the money I had. I only brought $150 to the con. That's it.
It's way overpriced.
How?
You said you wanted it.
You said you wanted it badly.
I did. That's on me.
Okay.
Well, here you go. Here's 150.
That's how it's gonna go down next time. That's what you need to say.
I have to spend $150.
Yep. How much does it go for, DK?
Yep.
Retail is what, like 40, 45?
Yeah, I would say it was around 35 or 40, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, no Transformer is worth 150. I would have taken that on the spot.
Yeah.
And then told my friend I got 50 for it.
I can help myself.
No.
Yes, bearded. I was ready to throw hands. Trust.
Why does this seem Aaron S? I don't know what you've been watching, dude. Also, who's watching the story in that situation? Dario says, also, I've told a few sellers, hold that for me. I'm gonna be right back. If I know you, I'll hold it for you. But if I don't, why? What's my incentive?
Here's the
I might
thing.
lose a sale.
Yeah, but that's
Oh,
the
sorry,
thing.
you said you've done business with him before.
Yeah, and I brought that up purposefully that we had done business before. He's like, oh yeah, I remember you. I was like, hey man, what's up? Yeah, it was all strategically.
This is it. Put that fucking
796.
bombshell in this bag and no one gets hurt.
Did someone say bomb?
Yeah. Thank you for these tips, y'all. I'm gonna use these for sure. That's amazing.
You know, you came in, you tried to give me some pointers. And then I tried to reciprocate. And you know,
It's
and
only fair.
that's how we do this. Later, Dole.
See you,
Have a good
Dole.
night. Thank you for being here.
Thanks.
If you don't sell me that bombshell, I'm gonna throw up.
It just just make eye contact with him the whole time.
And then DK's like, that's how I drink from a bottle.
He's still in my bit.
Nigel and fake seller Kev are about to have problems on the live. No, I hear you. It's very cutthroat when it's. And you were there. Were you there early at the toy show?
Yeah, I was there early. So this is early-ish. This is before anybody really got in there. So this is what show early entrance was 10. I think I was having this conversation with this guy at, I don't know, 10:30, 11.
Yeah. Dude, I was busy. I was selling from 10 to 11 nonstop. I didn't sit down. I didn't stop to take a breath. My breakfast burritos got cold in the bag.
Breakfast burritos suck cold. They're not great cold.
No, they're not.
He didn't want to stop and take a break. He was just like, gotta make money. Gotta make money.
Dude, that's why I'm there. And if people are buying, I've learned at these shows like how to sell properly. So, you know.
Yeah, I think at one point I tried to talk to you, Kevin. You just were having no part of a conversation because you were just eagle-eyeing people that were looking at your figures, and you were just like, hold on. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I try to price according to, like DK knows, I don't have a lot of pricing on on my stuff, so I have to pay attention.
Mm.
Which
So,
makes it very
apologies.
hard for me to cover. So, what is this? How much is this? I'm that guy, Nigel.
Yeah.
Can you hold it for me? I gotta call my friend.
Yeah, I gotta text my friend. It's still T9. Hold on one second.
Is he using this phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to watch. I'm gonna go back and rewatch season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen. DK? Do you watch Demon Slayer? Have you watched it?
No, I haven't started that. I haven't started GGK either.
Nigel, how about you?
Yeah, I've watched season 1 of GGK.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like how this elbow looks.
Oh, it's a knockoff.
Doesn't it look very awkward? Like Gumby-ish?
It almost looked like he's Luffy or something like that. It's like rubber.
Like otherwise, the figure's solid.
Did you guys watch the live action One Piece?
I didn't finish it. I probably watched like half of it.
I think I watched an episode and then stopped.
All right.
I was impressed. I've been impressed so far with production and everything. Like I think it's pretty on point.
Your friend Josh says, I would have stood there like a weirdo till his friend got back with the price with one hand still on the box. Yeah, just place it on top, and the other hand is the blocking hand.
If you knew Josh, that's actually true. Like he probably would have done that.
Oh man, what are the do's and don'ts of selling? DK, that's a tough question. Does anything come to mind? Don't hold stuff for strangers because they're not going to come back and buy it.
Use your best
that's the
judgment
first
on
don't.
that part. I say, like I held that. Was it that? What's Sasuke's brother's name again? Shoot, I'm drawing a blank from Naruto. Sasuke's brother, Itachi. Like I held that
Damn.
Itachi.
Hell yeah, still got it.
Because you watch anime now.
Yeah. I just know it's just the Matrix. It downloads into me. Whoa. I know.
Like I held that Itachi for like over an hour till that kid came back.
Wow.
Right. So.
And did he bought it?
Yeah, they bought it.
All right. I think you stand firm on the prices that you think are good. I try to make it known like, hey man, this is a really good price. You're not going to find it anywhere else. I think it's really fair. A lot of the people will be like, okay, that makes a good point, and then they'll pay whatever the price is. And sometimes some of the stuff you just have to be willing to let it go at a lower price if you've been sitting on it for a while. And well, I don't know if you're the same situation as me because I got so many toys backed up that I want to get rid of it. So if I can look into a bin and someone's asking about it, and it's been in there like the last 2-3 shows, just give me whatever for it. I'd rather take that cash now. I can go buy something else. I can go buy another Gojo or make space and put something new to sell on the next time. So just know which ones you're ready to get rid of, and like what it's fully worth that you think the eBay price is this and that. It's not always going to translate. It most often doesn't translate to like the live sales at a toy show for me.
And don't worry about like stuff that you unboxed and you want to put it back in the box or whatever for completion. Honestly, just sell it loose. Like with all the accessories, like maybe in a Ziploc bag, that thing's gonna fly. Like Marvel Legends by itself, it flies. Right?
Yeah,
Loose
loose
Transformers, it flies.
Dario, I think we're talking about different things, my friend. Don't smoke more than what you sell, he said. I think you're quoting the 10 crack commandments, and we're just talking about selling toys at a toy show. And yes, never let no one know how much dough you hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just make sure you keep your whatever money pouch or whatever it is like close.
Yeah, don't leave money around.
Do not
so
leave,
many
yeah.
people get robbed. It's like just wear
Really?
it on your body. Yeah,
No, there's so many vendors that their entire money bag,
money box gone.
Money box gone.
I just
What? I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
happened.
I mean, you should do that all the time with any money that you have. That's just regular street smarts, I guess.
Yeah.
Johnny Cock, what's up, man? So before I took Square payments, I remember in one city, potential customers would leave to go to the ATM. They would leave their friends at my table as a placeholder. That's the problem. You needed to leave Jason there. That's what you had to do, Nigel.
Yeah, you're right. That's on Jason for sure.
Crap.
What if you and Jason have been hanging out a lot? Do you like what have you guys been up to? Like hunting?
Yeah. So Saturday we celebrated Lunar New Year. We went to grab some food, grab some dim sum, which was absolutely fantastic. And we were there early. We were there at, I think they just opened. So like,
what's your go-to dim sum dish?
I don't really even have one because I don't have dim sum that often. So he did all the ordering. So we had this amazing like shrimp in. Is it a rice? Is it like a rice dumpling
wrapper?
look? Yeah, like it was wrapped in that. So shrimp in one. There was what was the other thing? We had some like kind of like a meatball that was fantastic. It was all of the stuff was absolutely delicious.
Nice.
And so when we got there shortly after 11, it was empty. It was literally just us. So we got our food super quick, but by 11:45, there was all but 2 or 3 tables left. And then by 12:15, it was packed. There was a lineup out the door. So we finished eating, and then we went to go get some comics, check out some books. And every restaurant on the way on Spadina there was a lineup out the door. Everyone was pretty wild.
Hell yeah.
But it was nice. It was really nice to see. It was nice to see so many people celebrating. Because I don't usually go out during the day for Lunar New Year. That was the first time, and I've always really wanted to.
How do you normally celebrate Lunar New Year?
I don't.
Okay.
So
because it usually coincides with
I'm usually on set. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. So it was nice. It was nice to kind of go out and just be social and see kids dressed up and just all kinds of different gifts and just things happening. Chinatown was so vibrant. I really, really loved it. I really enjoyed it. Then we went over to the comic book store and we found some books which were phenomenal. Like just like some of the finds we had. I got this one Captain America book with him, and I can't remember what number the issue it is, but he's like a wanted man, so it has his a typical wanted photo with the front and then his profile, and then in the foreground he's walking with a cap on and sunglasses and trying to hide from the screens, which is really nice. And it was cool. We found a couple cool great books.
I want to pick up The Century that Jason's working on.
Yeah, it's good. I've read I think only 2 have been released so far. Very fun.
Yeah, I need to grab those. Rick says if there's no xiaolongbao, I'm leaving. Wow. You have to get that. Soup dumpling. Hot. Burn your mouth. Johnny Cock, chicken feet. No, if there's like a lot of bones, I'm out. It's too much work. There's very little payoff. No chicken feet for me. Literally Action Fixes, I'm giving you my friend as collateral. I'll be back. If I don't come back, you own him now. He's yours to keep.
And then just look at your friend and be like, thanks. And then you leave.
It's been real. I didn't really want that figure. I just need to get out of that conversation.
Anyways, can I still get a drive home?
I'll meet you in the car.
Yeah.
I'll meet you in the car. Kayla says, accidentally walk through Chinatown in San Francisco on Lunar New Year. It was lit. Literally. Yeah, there's going to be lanterns and firecrackers and everything. Also this came up today too. They're doing, on the topic of comics, they're finally doing some Marvel Legends comic variants for some X-Men titles. X-Men Forever #1 variant edition. Cyclops.
Oh,
that's
cool.
what those are.
Resurrection of Magneto #3. Oh, Goblin Queen. That's right. She's wave 2.
Yeah, we have 2. Yeah.
I mean, is this the way to go if I can't have the artwork on the retro card in an art book? I have to go buy these covers?
You might.
I like
I want to
these.
get another Wolverine, man. I only got one. I feel like I should have 2.
Yeah, I want another one. He's great.
Yeah.
He's really cool. This is on Dan Yoon's Twitter that he shared. So if you guys are following, am I obligated to feed them now? Their friend at the table? No, you put them to work. Sell some toys. Give them some toys. All right. How is your what did you open next, Nigel?
Oh boy, I still was just playing with Destro. I'm gonna open something next now. I was just fixated. I was like, yo, he's sick. What am I gonna open next?
You there, young man in the raccoon hat. What did you open? Is he Toka or Razar? I can never remember.
Razar.
I remember we ordered these from NECA, paid some duties to get them in, and they were so expensive. I ended up selling both my sets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I sold one set and I kept the other one. But,
yeah,
man, this is way better. Like, what is it? This is on like an accessory with a chain, metal chain on it. Like, holy crap! This is a big boy. And
hey, Customs by Matthew, what's up, man?
And Tonka was very spiky. Like, holy crap, this hurt. So I don't know how I'm gonna store these things now.
Display them. What do you store them?
Yeah, it's true. I need display space.
What accessories? Just cover up that window. Put a shelf in front of it.
No. What accessories it has? It comes with the donuts and one of
the jelly donuts.
The jelly donuts and the one with the pill or something, right? It comes with the.
Remember the scene when they just crush it in their hands and like the jelly cube is there? I don't know why that's so vividly in my brain.
This is it, right? And then it comes with a box, the donut box, which I haven't taken out yet.
Really great job.
Each figure comes with two extra pairs of hands. There's this kind of this, was it like a steel crowbar? There's a fire extinguisher.
There you go.
The shield, I don't know how the shield works. Like, I don't know if it's broken or is it's just or is it just hooks over. It just hooks over.
Yeah.
But I think the coolest one is this tree bark. Like,
that's the coolest.
Look at the detail on this thing.
The coolest one is that joint in your hand. What is that? What's happening?
Like the details on this is nuts.
Ooh.
All right, DK likes trees.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is awesome.
All right. I opened up figure number 2.
There we go.
Right. Okay.
I got it.
All right.
Oh no! Oh no! Ow!
Yeah, we're waiting for that.
His hands fell off. Yeah, this steel is pretty sick.
Are you a big Mafex dude?
No, this is my first, and I knew I wanted this. I actually wanted to buy him at the tailgate over at Heroes World, and somebody had him there, and I just slept on him, and I didn't do it, and I should have bit, and I waited until now to finally pick him up. The guy's like, "Yeah, I got one." I was like, "Great, done. I'll take him."
I feel like you missing out on some of these toys. There's I'm seeing a pattern.
No, Kevin, don't you dare do that. Don't you dare. I need an ally now.
I'm sorry. I'm gaslighting
an ally
you.
right now.
That's right. It's not. Yeah,
that's not what happened. I just didn't know how bad
not.
I kind of wanted the figure until. Yeah, that's all. Nice
Craft Collect says, if I haven't burned my mouth on a soup dumpling, then I haven't truly had soup dumplings. It's the gift and a curse of the XLB, the Xiaolong Bao. Good. Also, Rick. Good. Yeah, you got the pinyin correct. That's a correct spelling.
Oops. No.
That whole Reign of Superman line of from Mafex is really cool. I'm glad I don't need it, but the Superboy that's coming out is looking nice.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go ham. Like I won't get the full range. I just really liked the concept of Steel when the Reign of Superman was coming out. I was like, oh, John Henry. I was like, this is great. This is great lore, man. It's unfortunate that they haven't done much with him since of substance. But yeah, I just really like the character.
You like the Shaq movie?
Hey man, thanks for having me on, guys. Really appreciate it. Happy Black History Month.
Peace.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Get him out. Black camera. Peace.
Articulated eyebrows. He can shift his eyebrows for the expression on Token.
Ah, that's what it is.
Oh, there's
it's a hubcap shield, right, Dario?
Yeah. Oh,
Manic Mike. See, Manic Mike said it first, not me. TK is reacting like a dog for that tree piece.
like a dog that found a stick.
Yeah. Oh, look at this one. I don't know what I'm doing.
Plastic everywhere. This looks good though.
Do the glasses fit? Riley Bob says. Is it a specific head sculpt that the glasses work with? It says, note the direction.
Oh.
And then I think there's a specific head sculpt that has that track on the side of the face. Yeah. I don't know if all of them have it. But it also says, it also has a warning, delicate. So you were warned. No, you know what? This one, I think they all have it. Can you see?
No.
Right
yeah,
there?
yeah, there it is. Yeah. Extra.
Oh yeah, looks like they all have it. Super cool. Yeah, they do because the hair piece covers it anyway. So if you need to put it on any expression.
Yeah, the soft good on this cape is really nice, man. Because it's got like the wire and everything.
Oh, nice.
So we can, yeah, like it's cool.
God damn.
Do you remember after the last time you came on, I made a reel about something, some kind of foolishness we were talking about on here, and then like I think Cabby, the sports personality, was like, "This is the nerdiest shit I've ever seen you talk about, Nigel." Is this a side of you that's like not many people know about?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll talk about figures or something, but I'm not. Yeah, but people don't really know that I collect and I play with them and I go to cons and expos. Yeah, people don't know that part.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I was more like, oh man, it's Gabby.
Yeah, like I've been going to Fan Expo since I can remember. I mean, back in the day, it was just a Comic-Con. It wasn't really called. There wasn't a division of Fan Expo in August and then Comic-Con in March. Like there wasn't that, but
yeah,
because there's just the one.
I gotta go into TK. We can go to Anime Expo this year too. Now that I've watched one anime at least, I can go.
Sure, I'm down.
That's gone full.
Hey, Johnny Cock with the $5 super chat. What's up, man? Thank you. Says, okay, gonna squad up with my friends in Overwatch. Have a fantastic evening. Thank you. You too.
Yeah, man. Johnny, enjoy Overwatch, dude. Have a great time.
Have fun gaming. Gene says, yeah, I didn't know how deep Nigel was into this. He's a big nerd.
Yes. Yeah, Gene and I have been doing a lot of sports podcasting and getting to know each other over the last year and change. And he knew about my hats, but he had no idea about my figures. So thanks for sticking with us, Gene. I didn't realize you'd be logged on for so long. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's just meeting all so many different people in the city, collectors over the last few years.
Mm-hmm. And then,
Kayla,
like you said, just people that you didn't know. It just surprises you of the breadth of knowledge and also just kind of figures they have. It's a really great community too.
Do you ever go to parties? Like when you go to parties with like, adults. And when I say adult parties, not like dirty, weird stuff, but like actual grown-ups
Yeah.
and people have conversations and they're talking about like Bitcoin and stocks and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Do you find do you find
Find my way out of that conversation? Yes.
yeah, give me a good out of that conversation because I'm sitting there and I have no idea what's going on.
Right.
What's your situation like?
Usually it leads with a joke of some sort. That'll be the out. So like, you know, I don't know if they're talking about Bitcoin, maybe I say something stupid like, "Oh man, I don't know how much of it I could fit in my wallet," or just something stupid that doesn't even make sense. And they're all like, "Oh, that's funny." You're like, "Yeah, hey, anybody want a drink? No, you good? Okay, cool." And then like, I'll just go get a drink. You know, I'll just fully bounce because it's not. That's zero interest to me. Zero interest. Bitcoin. I know you're just using that as an example, but that kind of thing for me is like, nah.
It's a weird corner because sometimes people are maybe they're talking about fantasy sports teams and like hockey or football, and I'm like, I don't. It's like, do you guys like?
Not much to contribute.
Did you guys see the new Loki on Disney Plus? Like,
record scratch. Everyone's like,
Yeah, that's very polarizing. Yeah, asking that.
Do you like anime? And they're like, you're a child, or something like I don't know.
Go hang at the kiddies table.
Yeah.
Anime.
You know. Actually, you know what? That's really funny. That's really funny. I went to my wife's friend. Her daughter had a party recently, and my kids were invited, and I'm there, and the adults are talking about like whatever, and so my wife's friends, one of the older daughters sitting there, she saw I think I was wearing a JJK t-shirt. She's like, "Oh, do you like anime?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then I didn't talk to any of the adults at the party, but I sat there for like 10 minutes, and then she's like, what do you like to watch?" And I'm like, "Oh shit." So with like I think it's like a 12-year-old, the most like genuine, wholesome like interaction where I was just like, "Yo, man, I just got into JJK and I finished Attack on Titan." And I'm like, "I'm just getting back into watching all this stuff now." And she's like, "Oh yeah, my friends watch this, and have you seen this?" I'm like, "No, is that good? Should I be watching it?" She's like, "You should get into Demon Slayer." And
oh yeah.
I don't think I was just trying to be nice. Like I was genuinely
doing research, taking notes.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, what should I be watching?
There's nothing like. I mean, I guess to each their own, right? As nerds and as like geeks in this culture in the figure world or whatever your thing is, when you find somebody that can relate or that is in the same wheelhouse as you unexpectedly, that's when things take a turn for the best. Like that's when all of a sudden it's the bond is so strong with all of us because it's such a nichey thing. And like the older I get, the more people I meet, the more I just want to talk about it and hang out and you know, just compare notes. And it's so cool because it's just we're now, I mean, this is an old conversation, but we're now everywhere. And there's no more quote unquote like hiding that we're like being in the closet about being into comic books or being into action figures or whatever. Because when I was in high school, nobody knew that I was into comic books because I was a premier athlete, right? I was on top of the world. I was playing all the sports. But come Wednesday, new comic book day, man, I was the first one at my local comic book store.
Oh, no way.
Buying books. Oh, yeah. So I was always buying that kind of stuff all the time. But I just didn't talk about it because at the time it wasn't cool, you know?
Yeah. Josh says I have to dip on those combos because my investment portfolio will cause me to sweat.
He's a nervous person.
Oh man. Yeah, it's very, very different.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, even DK, we were friends. We didn't know we were into this stuff until like later on, like you said in the beginning.
Yeah, because we were into harder stuff. No.
Okay. Okay.
You said it earlier, like we just discovered drinking.
Yeah.
Finally, we get into it, huh?
Nigel's back in.
This is cool.
Ooh.
Butte.
Yeah, it's just like It's just a cool figure, man. It's just there's a lot of articulation with this guy. A lot of articulation. Yeah.
Yeah, Kayla says that's why I love Comic Con so much. Similar vibes in movies, concerts, etc. We're all there under a common purpose. Yeah, once you know, you start hitting it off, and that's it. You're like we're nerds.
I remember the first time that we all went to Off-World. That was the first time that the crew of us had actually met in person. And it was kind of like going to a sock hop in elementary school, or like it, because we knew our avatars and we knew kind of our cadences from messaging, but just like you're there in real life with all these other nerds that you just nerded out. You're like, it was so fun, but it was also awkward at first. And then we just vibe, man. It was such a great night. It was such a great night.
Yeah, it was a very brief moment, I think.
Yeah.
Because it just reminds me, it's like how we chat online and how it is in person. Meanwhile, earlier DK did a triple LOL in the chat, but Matthew called him up. He's like, "We can see you. You didn't laugh once at all."
And then I'm just
LOL.
in the chat, just holding. I see you, Matthew.
If there was going to be a Mafex to start with, which one would you choose? Is there one that I couldn't find from, say, Hasbro or McFarlane? People like that Mafex Nightwing, right?
Yeah.
You can get a Nightwing from McFarlane, but I don't know if it's going to move as good.
No.
So, yes, let's answer a few more questions, and then I think we can call it for tonight. But I do want to know about the McFarlane Batmen that you have there that you were going to school us on.
Oh yeah, sure.
Can you get his legs, and phrasing only because Kayla's here, can you get his legs even higher, DK?
Of course.
And then that crunch down, like aim down web shot.
I'm trying to do as crunchy as I can.
As crunchy. Yeah. Are you happy with that one? That's one you bought at the last toy show.
Yeah, I'm happy with it, but I honestly haven't played around with it as much because I've been opening toys left, right, and center. Right.
Sorry?
No, it's all good. Thanks to you, I'm clearing my backlog. I guess.
So I think Kirby Kai said earlier you were the best move adding you to the show.
I saw that. Thank you, Kirby. And Kirby's who was it? Who was it that said that the domestic figures don't deserve?
That was funny. They don't deserve being saved.
Who said that?
I
don't know.
But that was awesome.
We'll
find it. All right, Nigel. What have we got for us?
So I haven't opened them up, but I will eventually. So this was Batman. So this Batman was or is the son of Lucius Fox.
Okay.
And this is during the Future State. So this is 2 years ago, maybe 3.
Man.
When the Future State line was coming out. So yeah, man, it was a cool. This is a cool look. I mean, obviously, whenever you diversify a character that is well known and beloved, there's always some kind of comments or backlash. So
outrage.
Outrage. Exactly.
Yeah.
I was trying to soften that blow, but there's always that. So that's Future State Batman. Next,
was he a different? He was a different character before he becomes the Batman, right?
His I think I've got it right. I think it was his brother that was Batwing. It was very weird because I should have done it in order. But I'll jump to Batwing. But I could be wrong. So because Batwing originally was an African guy. So this is when you had Batman Inc., if you remember.
Yep.
So when Batman Inc. happened, and then there was like Batman from International Batman, he was an African Batman, and his suit was all metal. It was bad. Look, it was bad. It was bad. But to have a black Batman was super cool, and to have African origins, so they did a whole African storyline in there, and he met Bruce Wayne, and Bruce Wayne was like, "Hey, listen, I want to take you under my wing." Pardon the pun. And then you get this. Last but not least, this is a Signal. This is Duke Thomas. Duke Thomas comes from the We Are Robin run. So,
right. Dishwasher, rice cooker.
I don't know what that was. Anyways, comes from the We Are Robin run. So that's when there was a bunch of Robins running around because Dick Grayson, or who was it? Damon. I think he was out of the mix at the time. So then a bunch of Robins, a bunch of kids took on the Robin mantle, and Signal was one of them, Duke Thomas, and then he ended up becoming a protege to Batman, turning into the Signal. And he also has like this mutant power of like almost signaling, right? So it's like kind of an Aquaman, not with fish, but like, he can
signal.
Yeah.
Oh, like kind of like sonar?
Yeah, like a sonar thing. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. What's up, RMD? RMD is also a hat aficionado. I think he has a hat account on Instagram too.
Who's that?
Our friend RMD,
yes.
RMD Collective.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
A lot of like the nice rice cookers play like a nice little tune when it's ready to go. Zojirushi, good brand. All right. Yeah, I haven't kept up with Batman comics for a while, like since before I think the last thing I really read was maybe 3 Jokers, and then before that was
Court of Owls.
No, like the Capullo and
Oh, okay.
And what's his name run of Batman when they first started doing that stuff, and then it was like metal, DC metal, and all that stuff, and that was weird, and I stopped, and I'm out.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Well,
I'm not a big McFarlane fan in terms of the figures. I love McFarlane, the guy, but the figures I'm like meh. But I just you know me and my affinity to collecting the brothers, so yeah.
But yeah, though McFarlane is making so many characters, a lot of the ones where I don't think other lines would make or invest the resources into putting out there. So there is that. There is that. RMD did say you have. Oh, sorry, Torrance, who said you had ghosts in the house. That's what you heard.
Oh,
is that a good segue?
Yeah, that's a great segue. If you didn't know it, I'm on the TV show Ghosts on CBS.
It's the literal word.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. So I'm on the show Ghosts on CBS, and season 3 just premiered tonight while we were streaming. I think it was 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, and I was in that episode. Episode's called The Owl, and it was super fun to shoot. So yeah, man, if you have Paramount Plus or if you have regular old cable, I mean, hey, jump on. You'll see your brother when you're in the basement.
In the basement?
So I'm a cholera ghost, and so all of the ghosts that I hang out with, we've all died of cholera, and we live in the basement.
Oh, okay.
So the times that you see us are when ghosts or people come down to the basement.
I started watching some of season 1, and I remember the guy went down to change the lights or check something, and there's a whole bunch of ghosts down there.
Yeah, that's us. Yeah, that's
anyway,
us.
People, I'm not going to spoil it more because I can't, because that's all I watched.
Good job.
But go watch it. Go check that out.
Please do. Please do.
Oh yeah, I love the whole like I mentioned, toys and comedy, like watching, knowing you and watching the stuff that you do, and there's other people that I follow online, like these other comedians who do like kind of like nerdy jokes at the same time, but they're also like super nerdy with it, but also really funny. Like I love that combination. It's super cool. And then there's stuff like the guy from They Sell Toys, Brian Volkweis, who like they make toys, but then he also produces comedy specials. And I'm like, it's such a fascinating combination, but it's like two things that I really love. So
yeah, I don't know
cool
where
crossover.
Yeah, I guess it's like I don't know what the common part of it is. Like I don't know if it's the imagination part. Like I don't what I'm talking about is the common part from like collecting if it's toys or comics, and then being funny or being a performer. Like I don't know what the common thread is between those two things that seems to make a great formula for us. But you know, it kind of maybe it is the imagination part of it. Maybe it is the part that our brains are just constantly being, you know, bombarded with different ideas all the time. And when you have an action figure, you're constantly thinking about different poses and storylines and just things that are conducive to, oh, what if this happens? What if this happens? You know what I mean? And ironically enough, as you say that, two of the cast members of Ghost that I know for a fact, this one guy named Pete, well, he plays Pete in the show. His name is Richie Moriarty. He's a huge nerd. And when I say
Oh, yeah?
that, I mean like he runs or he is in a Dungeons and Dragons, you know, guild with a bunch of celebrities, and it's out of control. Like it's just,
Oh, no way.
yeah, it's for real. And then the main character, Utkarsh and Bootkar, he wrote a short story in Marvel Visions. What was it? One of the Marvel Visions titles, or one of the Marvel. They're doing a bunch of anthologies with some
Right.
books. Yeah. Anyway, so he wrote a short story in one of those recently too, like in December.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of nerdery, not only in that cast, but just in there. Yeah.
Maybe there isn't like a special formula, and it's just like you can be funny, and now it's just cooler to be not cooler, but like more acceptable, and like we said, mainstream in people's conscious to
Yeah.
be
Zeitgeist, yeah.
nerdy too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I mean, it's always funny when you make a joke that's very specific. You know what I mean? Like when it's very,
Yeah.
you know, superhero specific or MCU specific, like in that universe. It's very funny when that happens. So it's yeah, I don't know. It's more accepted now anyway, as opposed to making that joke and then people just say, okay,
Yeah. What is that about? Yeah. I saw, there's this comedian Troy Bond. He always posts these stand-up bits, and he's on stage, and someone's like, I don't know, someone's just shouting at him, and he's wearing like a Spider-Man shirt, and then he just like fact checks this whole dude who's just harassing him on stage, and it's like that shit is just perfect to me.
Yeah.
It's just so fun to watch. Gene says tonight's Ghost season premiere was super funny. There you go.
Hey,
Awesome.
thanks, Gene. Appreciate that, man.
Immediate feedback.
There you go. Yeah, it's I know what happened, so I don't want to spoil it for anybody because it's a pretty big deal. So it was really fun. Yeah, really fun.
Heck yeah. All right. If anyone has a few more questions, you want to wrap it up soon?
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah.
I'm gonna open one of these cars that have been waiting for a while.
Oh yeah. Let's see that.
This one. Nope. There we go. So they don't normally come with this outer case. I think this is for collectors who don't open their stuff. I need a ruler.
You know why you do that? I mean, at DK, you weren't there, so you kind of missed out, my guy. But what about meeting Amy Jo Johnson? Shout out to the Pink Ranger.
Oh yes,
Oh,
dude!
yeah.
I forgot to ask you about that.
Yeah.
Go for it.
It was amazing. It was just like, listen, y'all, if you ever get a chance, because she seems to be doing a lot more cons now. I think she's doing a lot more stateside, but check out her IG page. But so me and Kev were going back and forth on timing and when we're going to get there for the signing. So she was in Gotham Central in Mississauga. She was signing her new book that she co-wrote and a new Power Rangers book. And so, we all the nerds rallied and met her. And she was just so cool. She was super cool. And it was really nice to meet her. And she looks fantastic. So when I finally got up to, I don't think I told you this, Kev. So when I finally
because I left early. We haven't had a chance to talk about it.
Right. Okay. So when I got up to meet her, it was her and Matt, right?
Yeah.
So her and Matt are there, who's the co-writer of the book as well. And I'm like, hey, she's like, hey, how are you? I'm like, I'm good. I'm like, how are you? She's like, I'm good. I was like, listen, I just want to, and I was trying to think of something not like unique, but I was just like, I don't know, I don't want to say the same thing that other people are saying or whatever. So I was like, I just want to thank you for being here, which I'm sure other people said, but I'm like, I just want to thank you for being here. Appreciate your time. So go, yeah, no problem at all. It's like, I'm like, God, this is so nice to meet you. So then Matt, beside her, he goes, I'm sorry, do you mind if I just fanboy out for a second? And so I was like, what? And he goes, you were at Second City, right? I was like, yeah, I performed
no
there.
way.
Like, yeah, but this was like a long time ago. I was like, yeah, man, I left there in 2011. Like I did my stint. I was there for 2 years on the main stage. He's like, yeah, I saw you there and you are hilarious. And so
No way.
Amy is
Nice.
signing the comic book. And then she's like, wait, what's going on?
No,
And then-
this is my fan. What are you?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, and then Matt goes, he's like, this guy's really funny. He's hilarious. I saw him perform. And then she's like, well, where? What do you do? And then he says, oh, he does improv and, he's in a bunch of sketches. And it's like SNL. It was really, really funny. I was like, oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. And then she says, do you have anything else for me to sign? And I was like, yeah, this figure, which is one of the legacy Pink Rangers that I think it comes with a Megazord piece. So I had that.
The Bandai ones?
Yeah, I was like, hey, do you mind signing this? She's like, of course. She's like, who do I make this out to? It's like Nigel, Nigel. She's like, yeah, no problem. And he was like, oh my goodness. And then so he mentioned a friend of mine. He's like, let me drop this name. Let me know if you know her. And I was like, yeah, of course I know her. I was just hanging out with her last weekend. We're really great friends. And now she's gone doing some amazing work up north. And he's like, yeah, she was in a bunch of commercials that I directed, and she was really funny. And because of that, like I came to see the show and you were hilarious. And Amy Jo Johnson was like, wait, okay, so when are you performing this? I was like, well, it should be soon. I just did a show a couple weeks ago, so I'm sure I'll be on the stage soon. She's like, okay, are you following me on Instagram? I was like, yeah. She's like, okay, great. I was like, okay, thanks. And I did like the super bad when Michael Cera says, and then turns around, you can hear the foot squeak. Like that was me. I was like, okay, thanks, bye, and just like turned around. And I put all my stuff down, like my coat, my backpack, out of camera bag. I had about 4 different things, and I was picking them up individually as fast as I could, but not being successful at all. Like just like, and then just ran off, just like scuttled off. Anyways, so it's a really really fun experience
in like full Michael Cera fashion.
Full Michael Cera fashion, yeah, it's fun.
Oh man, that sounds really great.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna post some pics very soon. Yes, RMD Collective. Bye. I'm gonna post those pics. I have a couple things I gotta post on my personal IG, as well as more hats.
Yeah. So I got in line, and then you know how it loops around to the back of the store, and then you come back up to the near the front, right? So I waited with my daughter, and we're in line. She's like, she was kind of tired, and I'm like, do you want to go? And she's like, no, I can make it through. I'll stay. I want to go. And so we get to like probably like the 6th person to go near the front. She's like, I'm tired. Can you carry me? So I pick her up. And the moment I pick her up, this guy's like, you front. Like, he's like, oh, people with kids can go first. I'm like, God damn it. I was waiting for like 45 minutes. And because of the comic bins, she was too short. They couldn't see her, the back issues. So they couldn't see her. So until the moment I picked her up, he's like, yeah, you guys can go to the front. I was like,
wow.
So that's why, like, by the time we got out of there, she's like, can we please go? I'm really tired. I'm like, oh man, like you should have, I wish you told me earlier, like we would have left earlier, but we got to the front. When we parked and we're coming in, Amy Jo was like walking in to the store at the exact same time.
Oh my goodness.
As me. And I had my camera on a gimbal. I was ready to shoot B-roll going in, but my daughter's like, I forgot this in the car. I'm like, fine. So I put the gimbal down, I grab her stuff, and bring it back. And once you set it down, it's all unbalanced, right? Yeah. So I pick it up, and the camera is just dangling like this. And I turn around, and here she is walking in. I was like, oh. And she looked at me. She's like, hi. I'm like, oh, hi. This is perfect. I'm here to come see you. I'm like, this is perfect. I was gonna get some B-roll. So I think when she heard me say that and holding the camera, she started walking slower. So I can get the shot. But my camera's like this, and of course at the time I'm just like, oh, what do I do? Trigger this, and it's not working. And then eventually, I felt bad because she was walking slower just for me. I'm like, just go, just go. And then I'm like, and I took it even further. I'm like, I'll open the door for you. So I jumped ahead and I held the door open so she can get in. And but she remembered me when I got to the front of the table,
Amazing.
and she was really really sweet with my daughter too. So it was
Yeah.
an awesome experience.
Yeah.
That's good. Like she tried like what stayed in line for like what 45 minutes an hour. She's a trooper.
Yeah.
Oh,
I brought a lot
yeah.
of snacks too.
Okay, that was good.
Yeah. And I got to the front. I'm like, hey, do you have time for like 2 quick questions? And she was able to answer it. So I'm putting together a video, and I'm gonna put that out soon. Gimple. God damn it. God damn it. I got nervous. I got flustered. Come on, man. It's
Performance
Kimberly.
issues.
How fucking dare you, DK? Performance.
I heard it
issues.
and I was like, do I laugh at that? Because that was
Performance issues?
DK. Just that was very
I'll
funny.
show you this performance.
All right.
Huh?
Good.
Get outta
Huh?
here.
Better?
It was the. I was like, get out of here.
It's the juicy fruit. How about the sip? Does the sip sound real?
They don't make commercials like that anymore. You know what I mean?
And then I look in the camera like this. Mentos, the fresh maker.
Should have zoomed in as well at that time.
I think it's the extra tilt,
Whoops. Making a mess.
the animated extreme tilt. All right. This was absolutely ridiculous, as I had expected, but obviously a lot of fun. Nigel, you're awesome. You're a funny dude. You're a nice guy. You collect some stuff. This is great.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me, man. This is it's always a pleasure. I like I said to you, I think the very first time you had me on, I'm not a big opener. Like I don't really open a lot of my figures, but since we've known each other and a couple other friends have kind of pushed me a little bit more, I'm doing a little bit more, and I feel good about it. So thank you for that, and thank you, community, for that. Butter Nation, thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Thank you, man. It's again, I try to downplay it, but it's always fun hanging out with you. Can't let you let it get to your head.
Yeah.
You're already
yes.
yeah, all the time. Can't stand it.
Since hunting around episode 1.
Yeah. What a great time.
Wasn't episode 1?
Wasn't it episode 1?
It was like 4.
Jason is episode 1.
Oh yeah, Jason was. Okay. Whoops.
We did Jason. All right, so
you
Nigel,
and Jason always together, so I got confused.
Yeah. You have season 3 of Ghosts premiered tonight, which you are a part of. What else is going on? Where should people come? Which Drake video should they be YouTubing with YouTube Premium? By the way, if you get YouTube Premium, I'm just saying, if you're worried about skipping ads and you're like, oh, Kevin's not going to get the pennies from YouTube, I think it still works if you have Premium. Just saying. But which video? Where should people be looking out for your stuff, Nigel?
Yeah, so you can catch me. I like to update my my Instagram the most, so I'm getting back into that. I was trying as I told you before, I'm a graphic designer, so I was really toying with the design of my next wave. So definitely go onto my IG, Nigel_Downer, or you can follow my hat IG. I mean, you can do both, which you can see here at Exclusive EXCLOOSIE, where I post all my fitteds. I have a lot of hats, so I have a lot of hats to post. But I'm doing it slowly, taking my time at my own pace. Yeah, man. So I'm around. Hit me up. Slide in my DMs, ask some questions, whatever you want, but I'm around.
All right. Last thing, fitted hats. I can see you curve your brims.
Yeah.
What's the technique? What's your technique?
Glad you asked. So my technique right now is that I steam only the top. And once I use that with a steamer, I have this bottle. It's actually a sapphire Bombay like a gift bottle. It's huge. It looks like a graffiti spray can times like 5. And I'll curve the brim around that. I'll put some elastics around the whole thing, and I'll only leave it for I don't know, like 90 seconds or something, a couple minutes, and then I'll take it off. Boom, perfect curve.
All right.
You have to make sure it's centered.
Are gone the days of the flat brimmed snapbacks?
No. Much like stand-ups and improvisers, there was a time where it was like oil and water. Now you do what you feel. It's the same thing with that community. We're all mixing. You can wear the flat brim, you can wear it curved. It's whatever you feel now.
And of course, the stickers, are they all staying on the hat? Are they relocated to the underside, or are they gone? Is
For
it the
me,
big 59?
I only keep like the specialty stickers here over
The
here.
hologram?
Yeah, like the hologram. That's the only one I keep. I don't keep the size. I don't keep the price. I don't keep any of that stuff. That's it. It's hologram.
Okay. And that personal choice, or is that just the current wave?
No, personal choice. Personal choice. Yeah, I just think it, just the authentication of it all. It's just like, yeah, I like this. This has some noise,
Sometimes you take a photo and the hologram puts a weird reflection on your face, like a multicolor reflection.
Right.
But
Well,
those
then
are some
stop taking
things that I
photos
work.
like this then. You know what I mean? Like,
But yeah, which you don't want to if you have a nice hat because you want to
True.
see everything. Also, you offended all of the balding
oh,
community.
I
fans
did that early, eh? I did that
Yeah.
early. Yikes.
RMD says my hats are slightly curved and no stickers.
Yeah, cool, man. I dig it. I dig it.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
it is what it is.
All right. Yeah, so go check out Nigel on his Instagram, both Instagrams, if you have space for 2 follows. I'm sure you do. Please go check it out. Very funny dude. And if you want, you can rewatch our episode of Hunting Around that's here on this channel. DK, what about you?
I have nothing still.
Every
Like,
week I expect
every week.
something.
Yep.
Every
it's
week you show
always
up here
nothing.
like goddamn Whitney Houston.
I got nothing.
I
man.
have nothing. Nothing. Next week, nothing.
Yeah. Like I installed the IG back, and but still, like honestly, like I haven't really been using IG. I think that social detox, like, kind of, I don't know, just not changed me, but I just haven't been back on the IG game yet.
Did
I
you
still
thank
want-
everyone for wishing you a happy birthday?
Yes, majority of people.
Oh,
I gotta
wow.
go.
Yeah, no.
Gotta get that. Have a good night. Make sure you hit the subscribe. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. And yeah, I still gotta figure out about that other account. Yes, I need to make another account, but I'm still trying to think of a name.
I'm sure you'll think of
That's it.
something that makes no sense and
Exactly.
completely commit to it for
Yes.
years to come.
50 Shades of Plastic Toys 2.
Yeah, that was a weird one. That was a
Yeah,
very
we should
weird
have
one.
we should have finished the pod a while ago.
Yeah, let's. Okay, and for everyone who's still here somehow, put a couple of videos up this week, and it's really cool. I think like it was really well received. The video with Paul signing my Carson Teva helmet. I'm working on some more stuff for Patreon. Again, yeah, if you want to, on the theme of ads and everything. If you want early access to ad-free videos before I put them out on YouTube for everybody, you can check out the Toying Around Patreon. You get early access to those videos. I should have a new video out for tomorrow, but I do want to thank all of these awesome people who. This is the channel members.
Amazing.
On Patreon, which Yoko pointed out says F butter. So I got to move that O over to the F a little bit. Thank all these awesome people. And of course, everyone who's a channel member here on YouTube. All this stuff goes towards, upgrading things for the channel. I'm trying to upgrade the audio. Audio is the key to podcasts. And I'm going to upgrade that next. I have my eye on something. But thank you, everyone. Have yourselves a great evening. Nigel, DK, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And keep toying around. Peace.
Good one. Peace.
I have nothing. 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 If I don't have
Oh, you guys kill me.
toys.